has a receiver looking for Kitchen. The ball hangs up. Kitchen makes the catch. Stays on his feet. Touchdown. Waits for it. Catches it at the 40-yard line and brought down. Wide open receiver, Singleton. He brings it in. He'll take it the distance. Crosses the 20. He'll walk into the end zone. Eagles strike first. They're on top 6-0.
Welcome to KWBJ's Friday Night Under the Lights, the A.J. Doman Automotive Family Game of the Week. Friday Night Under the Lights is sponsored by A.J. Doman Automotive Family at the foot of the Morgan City Bridge in Berwick. Core Physical Therapy and Sports Performance, here to restore the quality of life you deserve on Brashear Avenue in Morgan City. Labco Manufacturing, feel safe, work smart, look good with Labco FR, www.labco.com. Conrad Industries, serving St. Mary Parish and the marine industry since 1948, wishes all our local teams good luck. Taco Bell in Morgan City and Bayou Vista, open late, delivery through DoorDash. MC Bank, sharing the hometown spirit since 1955. Lafayette Electric, 1207 Greenwood Street in Morgan City, proud supporter of high school athletics in the Tri-City area. Central Boat Rentals, your total marine service provider. To apply, please visit www.centralboat.com. Guaranteed Title, in the law office of Michael Alois. You get guaranteed happiness at Guaranteed Title. Come close with us. Oshner St. Mary, quality health care close to home. Patterson State Bank, free checking, great rates, great personal service, home and business loans, and the best in mobile banking. Celebrating 100 years serving St. Mary Parish. PSB, quality community banking since 1925. Danny's Fried Chicken, it'll make you smile. Serving Morgan City great fried chicken since 1968. Oceaneering, serving St. Mary Parish for 60 years. We're hiring. To apply, please visit www.oceaneering.com/career. And Allen's Communications, locally owned TV, cable, internet, and telephone service.
Welcome to another season of Friday Night Under the Lights here on KWBJ. Brugers Effie alongside of former Nicholls State standout Clarence Robinson. Down on the field, our senior member of the staff, Aaron Artigo, and as always, Bill McCarty. Two teams come to town tonight. Week 1, Morgan City High, Berwick separate themselves by a tank of gas, both looking to get off to a good start this year.
No doubt about it. And what a better way than Week 1. Both teams had a good opportunity in the Jamboree Zone last week. But this way, start counting to the 10-week season and hopefully to the playoff for each of these teams.
Well, Tigers are looking to improve under Coach Danos. Got a pretty good-looking line of scrimmage. Got some skilled players on the outside, and McClary doing a good job feeding the football to those key players.
Without a doubt, and most importantly, that offensive line got another year of experience. But look forward to seeing exactly how the quarterbacks are going to go. Look for number 10. That's Mr. Jaron Hayes. Be the man to make some things happen for the Tigers on the offensive side, Boo.
On the other side of the field, the Panthers come to town. Vincent Doman takes the helm at the quarterback spot. Lost a few skilled players from last year, but got some good young players to take their place.
And that's what he's saying now. They're looking forward to see these young guys step up, see exactly what they're going to do. Doman is going to be at the quarterback, but see exactly what some of those guys. We did see some guys on last year in the scrap-up role take an opportunity, but this where it's all count tonight.
An opportunity to go down the field to Aaron Artigo. Aaron, it's a hot, humid night. Both teams come out. We'll see who's in shape the most, but both teams are going to play hard all night. Coin flip between the two ball clubs. Coach Danos looking to get his first regular season victory tonight. Has played well in the Jamborees.
Yes.
Had a big chance to win last year against Ellender, and looking to get off to a good start here tonight.
I think Coach Danos put some work in this summer. These guys did a lot of extra work. Seen them early in the morning putting a lot of extra work in, but seeing exactly how they're going to settle down, what opportunity to be right at home for the first week 1.
Heard a lot of good things about Maddox Torres leading the offense and defensive lines, a guy that would rather punch you in the nose and tell you hello, and they're going to depend on him to set the line of scrimmage and set the tone for this game.
And that's the most important part for each of these teams, see how that offensive and defensive line settle, make some things happen. But most importantly, these young quarterbacks getting an opportunity. 2 starting quarterbacks last year, they had Mancuso for Morgan City, but now the hands of some different quarterback, McCleary. So see how they're going to make out.
And on the Panthers side, Maddox Sampe. Last year, a handful to bring down. We expect much of the same this year.
No doubt about it.
Berwick's return team heads on the field. They'll get the ball first.
Check 1 2 2 2 check.
Start the night off.
Check check check.
Tigers just have 10 players on the field on their kickoff team. We'll need to run one more player out there. Good crowd has turned out, both sides. A Tri-City Parish rivalry.
No doubt about it. Berwick faithful showed up very well, as always.
Got some questioning going on right now. Stadium lights on. The sun's starting to set. Trying to get them things turned on. First game jitters for everybody.
Getting all the cobwebs out the way. Takes a while for those LED lights now. Should hopefully warm up rather quickly.
Whistle calls. Referee calls for action. Whistle blown. And we're looking to get this game underway. Fielded at the 20-yard line by the Panthers. Straight up the gut with running room to the 35. Keeps his balance. Here comes the green jerseys. They'll bring him down. A good return all the way down to the 39-yard line and a good spot for the Panthers to set up shop.
Good field opportunity right there for the Panthers. See exactly how they're going to come out. Good return also. The lights come on that quick. Leaf Billa, number 30. Look forward to seeing his name called a little bit tonight as well, Boo.
First down and 10, Panthers just underway here from Tiger Stadium. Crowd continues to flow in. Had a little jam at the metal detector coming in. Had a line all the way down the street. But they're slowly working their way in.
Getting that safety protocol in place.
First down and 10, Dolman barks out the signals for the Panthers. On the ground goes Sampe. Good job by the Tigers to bring him down. Short gain of 3.
Nothing fancy, but the Panthers now coming in that spread set. Just trying to establish that run. Good job by the Tiger defensive line.
Kind of what you expect coming in. Both teams are going to try to probe, see who gets the advantage at the line of scrimmage.
And basically that's what you want to see, exactly how your guys match up and then try to get it to the outside.
Back on the ground again. Sampe takes it near first down yardage. He'll be a yard short. The 3rd down and 1.
Nothing fancy right there, just coming off tackle.
8 and 5. Kizo Singleton, right guard, right tackle. And they're running right through him. Leading the way for the Panthers.
Big offensive line for the Berwick Panthers as well.
Miguel Melendez split to the far side. Blake Blanchard to the near side. They'll stay on the ground again. 3rd consecutive carry for Maddox Sampe, and he'll have the first down. Looks like he's going to be the workhorse for the Panthers.
Just taking it, keeping it honest right there. Once again, that offensive line. Number 71, Eden LeCompte. Number 55, Parker Harrison. Caden Leonard. And number 77, Hayden Fobb. So look for, like you said, Boo, just being consistent behind that big offensive line.
Dolman's going to have a workout today. He runs all the way to the sideline to get each and every play, so he's going to be wore down by the time this game's over. Back again to Sampe off tackle. heads north and south, and a good gain of 7, and a good start for the Panthers, debuting a little ground and pound.
Yeah, just keep it consistent. That's the main thing you want to do. Get that confidence in that new quarterback. Give it to the guy that has some most confidence. Sampe doing an outstanding job. Second down again for the Panthers.
Second down and 3. Doman barks him out. Right back to Sampe again. Puts his head down. Very close to first down yardage. They'll mark him just shy. And again, third down is short, but down in distance has been very favorable to the Panthers.
For the Panthers, and basically just running off tackle each side, left and right. Number 13 for the Tigers able to come up from that free safety spot, Aiden Wiggins. Excuse me, from the linebacker spot. See if the Tigers could make something happen here.
Direct snap this time for Sampe. Slips the first tackle, gets into the secondary, crossed the 30 down to the 32-yard line. If you'd like to say Sampe has been the one-man wrecking crew for the Panthers on this particular drive, he's the guy.
Sampe left, Sampe right. And pretty much what one of the guys with one of the most experience from last year, who that we've seen. He's the senior, and that's the guy that you want the ball in his hands as well.
Doman goes out to the wide receiver spot on the right side. They'll go direct snap again to Sampe. Sampe off tackle. And look, he's not busting the big play, but he's getting his 4 or 5 yards of carry.
And a cloud of dust. See if Morgan City makes some adjustments. What's happening is you're getting those linebackers that's getting pretty much blocked on that first level right there. So see if they come up, make something happen.
Second down and 6. Rain begins to fall here in Tiger Stadium. Looks like they got one rain cloud up there, and it's right on top of us. Second down. Sampe again hops over a tackler. This time the Tigers are there to bring him down. Looking at them backers starting to commit a little bit to the line of scrimmage.
They need to come up and fill those gaps, and right there you're seeing that opportunity. Slow developing play, but once again, still bring up that third down situation. See if the Tigers can get out of this situation.
Third down and 5. Midway through the first quarter, you know, you keep it on the ground like this game's going to be pretty quick. Hydration timeout will be at the 6-minute mark. Low snap, they'll throw it, jump pass, top, almost intercepted and incomplete. Tried to fool him that time, hitting a quick pass to Dupree. It'll go incomplete, bring up third down.
I tell you what, if Vegas could have got that at that free safety spot, could have gone the other way. See if the Tigers can hold right here.
We're going to bend, but we won't break. We'll keep them inside the 20s. They have an opportunity right now to stop the Panthers and see what the Tiger offense can do.
Like you say, Doman going all the way to the sideline to get the call as well, Boone.
Big fourth down here for the Tiger defense, and a timeout is called by the Panthers as the play clock was at its end. Both sides will go to the sideline to talk about it. We'll take a timeout. You're watching high school football here.
You're
on
watching KWBJ's Friday Night Under the Lights. Friday Night Under the Lights is sponsored by A.J. Doman Automotive Family, Core Physical Therapy and Sports Performance, Labco Manufacturing, Conrad Industry, Taco Bell in Morgan City and Bayou Vista, MC Bank, Danny's Fried Chicken, Patterson State Bank, Oceaneering, and Allen's Communications.
And welcome back to Tiger Stadium. 4th down coming up for the Panthers, opening possession of the ball game. Tiger defense trying to make a stand. Blitz coming from the outside. Dolman back to pass, pressure on him. Has a man in the flat, makes the catch, can't stand on his feet, and he'll be short of first down yardage. Bella made a tough grab. It got him off balance, and a break for the Tigers. Well played, designed play.
Just couldn't come up with that first down. Seen it developing, that tight end spot or that J-back spot. Bella able to get to the flat, but not able to come up to that first down marker.
Started with the pressure from the outside.
Yes, sir.
Sped that play up.
You seen that play last year with the last couple of years with the Berwick Panthers. Been just an excellent play. Just not able to capitalize. See what the Market City offense can do.
10-play drive for the Panthers. Eat up half the first quarter and come away empty. J.P. McCleary, quarterback, in the shotgun for the Tigers. High snap. Ball on the ground. Big pile up. The Panthers get the first turnover of the night.
Wow.
Don't think the running back ever got it. It goes on the ground.
Didn't do it. Just a high snap. That's somebody that center is anticipating a big hit on him, and so he just got the snap off, and turnover right there for that defense that been on 10 plays, now going right back on the field. Quite sure the Panthers going to want him to try to come here, strike quick.
So far, their success has been with Sampe, whether it be a direct snap or a direct handoff. Try to lull the Tiger defense to sleep and then hit them with a quick pass. First down and 10, Panthers trying to take advantage of a turnover. Low snap, that ball's on the floor.
Morgan City looked like they may have come up with it.
And they do. So they trade turnovers on consecutive plays. The Tiger offense will head out once again.
Well, breath of fresh air for the Tigers right there. Seeing the ball just roll back to him, Boo.
Yeah, you wonder if that little bit of rain we just got
that
is making a difference.
A little bit of difference right there. See if the Tigers get an opportunity to try to strike themselves. But clearly didn't get the actual snap last series, so.
A lot of two-way starters for the Tigers. They go from defense to offense. And they'll try again. One play and a turnover last possession, and they're right back at it again.
Oof.
Campbell takes the handoff, hitting the backfield. He's able to fight, get back to the line of scrimmage. May have given him one. He's second down.
Thought it was going to be a tackle for a loss, but he put the scrap forth a little bit.
Official stop play right here. We're at the 6-minute mark, and both teams will come to the sideline for a hydration timeout. With that, we'll take a timeout. This is the A.J. Dolman Automotive Family High School
KWBJ's
game.
Friday Night Under the Lights. Friday Night Under the Lights is sponsored by A.J. Dolman Automotive Family, Core Physical Therapy and Sports Performance, Labco Manufacturing, Conrad Industries, Taco Bell in Morgan City and Bayou Vista, MC Bank, Danny's Fried Chicken, Patterson State Bank, Oceaneering, and Allen's Communications.
And welcome back to Tiger Stadium. Last night, right here on this field, Central Catholic took on White Castle, came away with a 35-0 victory, a strong showing for the Eagles. Some people had them as an underdog coming into that game, but they got the fear-to-veer offense. No more spread, no more throw it all around. They running behind a senior offensive line. And
I think it's a wise decision. run the ball, and typically you didn't see Central like that, but outstanding job, 35-0.
2nd down and 8 for the Tigers. They'll throw it to the sideline. Allen makes the catch, gets upfield, across the 25 down to the 28-yard line. Good pitch and catch right there for the Tigers.
Yes, sir. Cleary all the way to here to the near side. Big long throw almost from the middle of the field. So able to come up the reception. So get the first down for the Tigers.
First down and 10. Cleary looks over the defense. Early movement on the outside. That's a 5-yard penalty against the Tigers.
Once again, got to settle in. Just a little mental mistake right there by the Tigers. Jennifer out there, the outside receiver, just jumped.
First down and 10. In the pocket, McCleary. Time to throw the football. Looks across, has a receiver running on the outside. A dive and try by Jaron Hayes Jr. And it'll go incomplete. Just misfired, had him running free.
Hayes running here from the near side. Crossed all the way across the middle. Just didn't have enough time to get it to him. Stretched out for it, incomplete.
Hayes, a 3-sport athlete here for the Tigers, and he's your explosive playmaker on the outside.
He is the one for the Tigers. If McCleary could get the ball to him, see if he can make something happen. Typically, if they could get a jet sweep to him, I think that could make a difference for the Morgan City offense.
Second down, 15 for the Tigers. 3 receivers near side, 1 far side. Offensive line doing a good job for the Tigers, giving McCleary time to throw. High snap.
Good run.
Hand off to Campbell. When you want to talk about some quickness in the hole, that's Campbell. He made some moves right there.
High snap once again, but once again, the difference is Campbell is able to get up speed real quick, a little shifty running back. Good run right there by Campbell.
Third down. Third down and 6 for the Tigers. Bird Griffin split to the far side of the field. Tigers not liking what they're seeing. Coach Danos calls for a timeout. And we'll keep it here. No, Tigers would like to get a first down right here, Clarence, but if not, they've done enough. They flipped the field a little bit, get their punting team out, change a little field position. Let's take it down on the sideline. Aaron Artigo got your equipment fixed up, Aaron. Good to have you for the start of the high school season.
Well, here we go again. Let's see how this works. Mostly, I was telling you, it's very warm down here on the field. No surprise there, South Louisiana in early September. Hot and muggy. The little rain we just had did not help things at all, and there's virtually no wind down here on the field. The field itself is in great shape. We're ready for high school football, and I'm one of the happiest people in the world tonight.
Yep.
Guys, it's the beginning of high school football. LSU plays tomorrow. Saints on Sunday, NFL. It's football season, everybody. Time to have fun.
And here we go. Tigers facing a third down. Big bull rush. McCleary moves to the side. Now throws it across the middle. Should have been intercepted. Hit Melendez right between the numbers, and it'll go incomplete.
Oh, man. Tell you what, Melendez would have got that. It would have been time for 6, but McCleary throwing all the way back here to the near side, that rolled to the far side. He's very lucky that wasn't an interception right there, Boo.
Villegas back deep for the Tigers to punt it away. They'll try to get enough men on the field special teams-wise. See if the Panthers try to put a little pressure. Good snap. He'll get the punt off, end over end. Takes a good Tiger roll. Crosses the 40 down to the 38-yard line, and the Tigers will take that result. 28-yard punt, no return, and here comes the Panthers once again.
Seen that initial drive that the Panthers had, Bo just was moving the ball very effective. Sampe put the team on his back and see if they can get an opportunity to make it with pretty much their third possession here. Each team with a turnover.
.355 to go here in the first quarter. A lot of run-style attack from the Panthers, and Maddox Sampe has been that guy. This time they'll throw. Doman outside, throws a little quick. Receiver slipped, and it'll go incomplete. A little bit of a timing route that time. That was a little off timing.
Very much off timing. Once again, Doman, this is his first opportunity to be a starting quarterback for the Panthers. See if they get Sampe back in the mix of things. They moved the ball very effective with him the last couple of series.
Second down for the Panthers. Pop pass again.
That's it.
Good slant. This time he makes the completion. Dupree makes the catch. Just shy of first down yardage.
That's that bread and butter play for the Berwick Panthers, as always. That slot position. Quick pass right there. Got good confidence to Doman. We're getting a lot of these skill guys back in the game right now.
Panthers, a lot of third down and ones here in the first half. It's exactly where you want to be. They'll split Doman out. Sampe will stand at the quarterback spot, taking a direct snap. Low snap, picks it up, and a flag flies, illegal procedure against the Panthers. You'll turn that 3rd and 1 into 3rd and 6.
Center's still having a little problem getting the ball back there. That's Leonard. Once again, you know they're going to come in, got their skill guys back in. When C18 go back at that quarterback spot, you know exactly who you need to key on.
It's a lot easier to scramble for that 1 yard than it is 6
Yes, sir.
yards.
No doubt.
See if the Panthers go back to their passing attack. Doman, more than capable, stands tall at his own 35-yard line. Good snap, play action. He'll throw the slant again. Caught. He'll have enough for first down. Dragging tacklers near the 45-yard line, and a first down for the Panthers.
Good possession reception right there. Pick up the big first down. Just on a slant route coming from the outside. That's Dupree. It's hard coverage to cover right there on a slant route.
First down and 10. Back to Sampe. Sampe dragging tacklers for another 5. Berwick controlling the football here in the first quarter. Time of possession, lopsided.
And you know, you just said it early in that last series, the guys from Morgan City have been on that offensive side, now on defense. See if we're going to make a difference with them getting kind of windy, see if they get some substitutions in.
Second down for the Panthers. Back on the ground again. This time stood up. They'll get him down at the line of scrimmage.
Good job by the Tigers right there, that defensive line.
That's Torres.
tackles.
We talked about him in the pregame, and he
sir.
just gobbled up that line of scrimmage. And once he got hold of Sampe, he wasn't going to let him go.
I mean, he just stood him right up at the line of scrimmage right there. Good job by the Tigers. That's the condition that they want to see if the guys in the secondary can cover now. Panthers being taken advantage of on these quick slant routes.
Third down, I think we're going to see a game of hardly ever punt. You know, you get across the opponent's 50, it's 4-down territory.
There it is, the
Pop
slant
pass
again.
This time he's
There
got
it
him.
is.
Dupree makes the catch, gets by the secondary,
Yeah.
and into the end zone for the touchdown.
It's been working all night. Why not go back to it? Just a slant route. And what a confidence builder for Dolman at quarterback. Just a 5-yard slant route, taking it for quick 6.
Gets it out his hands quick. Dupree makes a very definitive route. Shows him his numbers. Dolman hits him right in the numbers, and nothing in front of him.
Nothing in front of him. And once again, what you did have, no safety really over the top. Boo, and quick 6 for the Panthers.
Lacoste in for the PAT. Low snap put on the tee. The kick is up, and the kick is good. With 28 seconds left in the first quarter, Berwick goes 6 plays, 62 yards. And the Panthers on top 7-0. Aaron Auto goes down on the sideline. This month is Addiction Awareness Month, and Barry Boner leads the way here for St. Mary Parish. Aaron Auto goes down with him now. Aaron?
All right, thank you, Boo. I'm down here on the field with Barry Boner, my neighbor, and he's here with the Project Purple.
The Purple Project.
Purple Project, part of the a national program concerning drug addiction awareness. Barry?
Gary. So yes, September is National Drug Addiction and Recovery Awareness Month. So we've actually partnered with the American Association of Recovering Drug Addiction. So what we're trying to do this year is trying to paint the United States purple with football games Friday night and Saturday night for school and college. So we partnered with Berwick and Morgan City. We provided the both teams with T-shirts, socks, and mouthpieces to kind of represent the foundation to get everything out there to get this horrible disease taken care of and get the awareness known.
All right, Barry, is there anything special programs going on at the schools that the parents or the communities of any of these locals involved in?
We have we started the Hope Squad, which is at both Berwick and Morgan City, and what we encourage is for kids that are having trouble, kind of, think they're just going through a hard time, whatever, to reach out to one of those somebody who's certified and qualified in the school just to ask for help. The big thing with them is to end the whisper. Where if you're having trouble, you don't want anybody to be known. You kind of whisper around that I'm not myself. I need help, and we're trying to get everybody get away from the whisper and just to kind of let it be known.
So just let everybody know there's somebody out there willing to help you.
Correct,
You're not by yourself. And we can do something that make our life better.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely, sir.
Thank you, Barry.
Thank
we
you.
appreciate everything you're
Yes,
doing.
sir.
Keep
Appreciate
it
you.
going. All right. Thank you. Back upstairs, guys.
Barry's been instrumental leading the way here in our area, making awareness. And it's not just football. I was at a volleyball game this week, and same
They
thing.
purple it
purple.
out.
Yes,
Purple it
indeed.
out. Outstanding fundraiser as well, giving great contribution back into the community.
First down and 10 Tigers. They're trying to strike back, trailing 7-0. Back to Campbell.
Tough
Campbell,
running.
not a big fella, but he's carrying 3 Berwick defenders for 3 yards.
He's north and south guy. He's not going east and west, and good job right there.
Tiger coaching staff, no hurry here. We're inside 10 seconds here in the first quarter. They'll let that play run to 0. It's been a slugfest here from Tiger Stadium. The Panthers and the Morgan City Tigers, both teams looking to get off to a good start this year. We'll take a timeout, folks. Panthers 7 and the Tigers nothing.
You're watching KWBJ's Friday Night Under the Lights. Friday Night Under the Lights is sponsored by AJ Doman Automotive Family, Core Physical Therapy and Sports Performance, Labco Manufacturing, Conrad Industries, Taco Bell in Morgan City and Bayou Vista, MC Bank, Danny's Fried Chicken, Patterson State Bank, Oceaneering, and Allen's Communications.
And welcome back to Friday Night Under the Lights, our season opener here on KWBJ, the A.J. Doman Automotive Family High School Game of the Week. Both teams trying to flip fields right here. I'm Booger Zaffe. Join me as always, Nickel standout, former Nickel standout Clarence Robinson. Nickel's off to a good start this year, 1-1.
I'll tell you what, hard loss last week against Troy, but we'll take care of that tomorrow, West Georgia.
Good-looking program right there, and one of the youngest, if not the youngest, head coach in college football.
What, if you want to see some good football, go to Nickel State tomorrow night. You'll enjoy it.
2nd down and 7 for the Tigers. McCleary, he's the signal caller this year for the Tigers, stands tall at his own 45-yard line. Juniper goes in motion. He'll get the pass on the outside at the 45-yard line. Turns it up north and south, gets to the sideline. Slips the tackle, stays on his feet, and he's free. There's a flag on the far side of the field as Juniper is headed for the end zone. Crosses the 5. They'll give it to him. Touchdown.
See what his flag going to come back with as well.
Tigers in the end zone for a touchdown. There is a flag on the far side of the field.
See, they set this up. Jaron Hayes able to come up with the reception. Thought they had him tackled or for the far side. He just cut it back here to the near side and took it in for 6. See if they're going to erase it. Personal foul.
Wow.
Tigers.
So each team scores on an explosive pass play. No tackle went up high around the shoulder pads. He was able to shake him off. Everybody relaxed. Juniper kept going.
And that's those little 3 to 5 yard passes giving these quarterbacks some confidence. McClure was able to get his confidence. Previously, see Dolman on the last Berwick possession. Tigers get a scoring opportunity right here.
Villegas in for the Tigers. High snap, put on the tee. The kick is up. And the kick is no good, wide right. 11:44 to go here in the second quarter. The Tigers strike back, fail on the PAT, and they trail 7-6. So a good start to the season between these two programs. Both come in. You would think you'd see a run-dominant game, but surprisingly, the damage has been done in the passing game.
Right, without a doubt. And you know, that's established because the run was very much established for the Berwick Panthers. But on the other side, Morgan City was still having some indecisiveness. All they did was did a little swing pass out there to Hayes, and there you go. Hayes able to do what he had to do.
Core Physical Therapy and Sports Performance Player of the Game, one of the most coveted T-shirts in all of high school football, will be named in the fourth quarter. Both teams have some players already vying for that.
They're vying for it on each side right now.
A lot of times it's the skill players, quarterback, running back, wide receiver. But we have had times where you just got complete dominance with a defensive lineman. So everybody's in.
I'm a defensive guy, so I want to see a guy one time get it here in this season sometime. So we'll see what's going to happen.
Morgan City's a building program. They're trying to get their numbers up, get their weight room set, get everybody participating, and they're trying to do it with really not a full coaching staff. You know, I think they got 5 coaches on the sideline, and that puts them at a disadvantage.
Without a doubt in the 4A school that Morgan City is. And like you said, Coach Danos is his second year. Got some guys that getting a little bit more confidence. Get some of these younger guys, get some experience, and see what they can happen.
Yeah, watch Coach Danos on a little YouTube video. Really speaks well, understands the game of football, and knows what it takes to get where he needs to go.
Been assistant coach for many years, but now this is opportunity to shine and see if we can continue to build these young guys up.
And Coach Walker on the other side, you just deal with graduation. You know, you get a slew of good athletes come in. Next thing you know, they're out. You got to rebuild the young guys. And He's doing a good job there also. Return down to the 16-yard line. And another flag on the play as Carter Dupree makes the return for the Panthers.
See how they're going to sort this out. Face mask on the touchdown, which gave the Tigers a good position to push the Panthers back, but see how they're going to sort this out.
I think they're going to get a holding call right here. We'll see what the official says. You know, a game might come down to field position. So these penalties on the kickoff, you get backed up.
Very crucial.
You know, you give your opponent a short field on the change of possession.
Trying to sort it out right there. You can see him right in the midst of that big old pile. See if the Tiger defense can says this Berwick Panther offense back.
So here we go, 11:36 to go here in the second quarter. Panthers back at it. Pop pass, nothing there. Doman brings it back. He'll run across the 10, takes a hard hit down at the 14-yard line. And for being a first-year quarterback, that was a mature play.
Without a doubt. Nothing downfield. Tigers pretty much come in somewhat of a blitz, boom. Man covered right there down the field. Doman doing the right thing, keeping the ball, getting it upfield. Positive yards right there.
A lot of times a first-year quarterback will throw to a spot,
yes,
not necessarily to the man, and they'll cut that ball loose regardless. That time nobody was there. He brought it back, made a positive gain. Second down and 3. Panthers will have to use their second timeout here in the first half. And with that, we'll take a timeout. You're watching the A.J. Doman Automotive Family High School Game of the Week.
You're watching KWBJ's Friday Night Under the Lights. Friday Night Under the Lights is sponsored by A.J. Doman Automotive Family, Core Physical Therapy and Sports Performance, Labco Manufacturing, Conrad Industry, Taco Bell in Morgan City and Bayou Vista, MC Bank, Danny's Fried Chicken, Patterson State Bank, Oceaneering, and Allen's Communications.
And welcome back to Tigers Stadium. Down on the field, Aaron Ortego. Aaron, it looks like it's going to be a pretty evenly matched game between these two clubs tonight.
Yeah, Boo, I think we're getting exactly what we expected. We expected two evenly matched teams to come out here and fight hard. We're only separated by the Atchafalaya River, and they've been playing each other and knowing each other probably their whole lives. So we've got a good ball game here, close 1-point game.
Sampe back at it, trying to establish himself once again. He'll take it for a first down.
Tell you what, that's been the bread and butter for the Panthers tonight. Another first down for the Panthers. Nothing fancy about it, but just running off tackle, then Sampe just bouncing to the outside.
You know, with the time of possession, if Berwick can start stretching that field, start wearing down this Tiger team, could be advantageous in the second half.
No doubt about it. Like you said, those guys on the defensive line for the Morgan City Tigers is the same offensive linemen as well.
Back to Sampe off tackle. You saw the seam open up. Sampe runs through it.
You know, Coach Walker, if over the years you see exactly what he like, once he's continue to like it, he's going to continue to do it. And next thing you know, you're going to see that tight end pop up the field, lowering these guys to sleep, especially those inside linebackers.
Second down and 5. Thrown to the outside, a little miscommunication there between the quarterback and the receiver. Looking for Melendez. It looks like it Tigers may have got a paw on it.
And he had it set, as a new quarterback, just like you said, Boo. He's going to look right at that spot that he's supposed to throw it to. Receiver wasn't there.
Third down for the Panthers. Tiger defense trying to stiffen here. Panthers keep it on the ground. Sampe, head down, driving forward. He'll have just enough for a first down, and that'll keep the chains moving.
But fancy, right off tackle, take the right handoff from Dolman. Pick up another first down for the Panthers. You go the right handoff to Sampe. Just running off tackle, just doing basic things. One-on-one tackles right there.
6th first down of the night for the Panthers. Dolman staying with that short pass. He cut it loose. Pressure coming from the inside of the Tiger defense. It'll go incomplete.
Once again, one of those inside cover guys could pick on that and turn it back for a quick 6. See if they can try it again. Morgan City defensive line not getting too much of a rush, Boo. See them guys with their hands on their hip as well.
Melendez split to the near side. They'll go right back to Sampe. Sampe bounces it outside. Has running room. Crossed the 45. Near midfield. And the Panthers on the move.
Nothing fancy about it. Doma take that direct handoff right there. Sampe bring it to the outside. After that, just showing a lot of speed right there. Pick up another big first down.
19-yard gain by Sampe. 9:19 on the clock. He's got 80 yards already on 14 carries.
Nice and simple as well. Being methodical with their play drive here.
Tigers trying to substitute a few of their D linemen. Getting some fresh folks in. First down and 10. Pop pass again in a crowd and incomplete. And you got them on that a couple times, but the Tigers, they've now closed in on it.
Good call right there on first down. Try to get the defense lulled to sleep, but incomplete pass right there. Dupree, the intended receiver.
Second down. Back to Sampe. Sampe, nothing outside. Gets hit hard, but always moving forward. Bring up third down.
Once again, they still continue just running.
Berwick's coaching staff thinking right now, I got 2 plays to get 7 yards.
And basically that's it. Be methodical about it. Coach Walker is very conservative. He knows exactly what's working now. Go back to it. Sampe has been the man thus far.
Back to pass, standing tall, pressure coming across the middle and incomplete. Had 2 receivers in the same general area. And the Tigers had them covered up with 4 guys.
4 guys, and he's trying to slam it in there. Once again, just stated it, Boo. If he's supposed to throw the ball there, he's going to throw the ball there.
Right.
Try to get it to the outside.
4th down coming up for the Panthers. They'll keep the offense on the field.
See if the Tigers can get off the field with this one. Change a little momentum for the Tigers if they can get the ball.
Fourth down and 6 for the Panthers. 4 receivers set. Back to passes. Doma, nothing there. Now he's going to try to run. Throws late. Got a receiver behind the defense. He makes the catch.
Reception.
Bella makes the catch, gets behind the secondary. Dolman did just enough to keep the play alive.
Just watch Bella. He just like the receiver do. Some people come back, but Bella able to keep going up the field, pick up the big first down. Thought the Tigers was able to get off the field right there, but big first down for the Panthers.
Death by 1,000 bites. Panthers are just taking a nibble after nibble, and when they need to make the big play, they make the big play. First down and 10 at the 25-yard line. Back to the ground and pound. Sampe outside, running room.
Cut back.
Have a flag on the play. Looks like a hold on the outside as Sampe takes it down to the 10.
Sampe being personal. Patient right there to be able to cut it back, but all for naught.
See if we can get a look at that. Should be obvious.
It's very obvious. Happened very quickly. You can see it coming to the near side. Right there at the middle of the field.
Got a handful of jersey. Didn't really need it. Didn't really need it. So other than the Tigers getting worn out, having to keep their defense on the field for so long, they're still holding up.
Still holding up pretty well. Got to get off the field here very soon. Try to make something happen.
Stay away from the big play.
Berwick only had one turnover here in the first quarter.
Play action pass. They'll throw to the outside. Looking for Bella. Makes the catch again at the 20. Runs over a tackler down to the 10. And the Panthers will have it first and goal.
What's so good about it, Dolman had the time, rolling a little bit to the near side, and Bella just catching it in stride. Pick up a big first down. One-on-one tackle out here by the Tigers.
Blown coverage on the outside. Berwick found it, picked it apart, and they're inside the core physical therapy and sports performance red zone.
Thought the Tigers was going to make something happen right there, but big play by the Panthers.
Got the holding call. They were behind the sticks and just couldn't do nothing with it. First down and goal, Panthers. Direct snap. Sampe takes it. Across the 10, chopped down. He'll get down to the 6-yard line.
Tigers trying to fight for their life right here. Back against the wall in the red zone.
Another hydration timeout. We're at the 6-minute mark here in the second quarter. We'll keep it here. I'm Booger Zav alongside Clarence Robinson. Clarence, you look at the schedules for both teams and what they need to do. You know, doing a little research coming in. Tigers 37th in their prospective division. Berwick 27th. They're looking to improve on those numbers.
No doubt.
And with that, it just takes a couple wins.
A couple of wins. Both teams have a good pre-district schedule that can really get them some confidence getting ready to go in the district. Morgan City is in a monster district, you know, in that 4A district here in the south. But Berwick, you know, just get some momentum. You've seen they got a young quarterback. Dolman is doing a pretty decent job tonight thus far.
Yeah, victories within reach for both of these teams here tonight, and that's the kind of start you want to get. Get your team some confidence getting into this season.
Well, you can see the confidence building up now in the Berwick Panthers. You know, Sampe and Bella and Dolman. But give credit to that offensive line giving Dolman that opportunity to make some things happen as well.
I see a little bit more diverse offense from the Berwick side, but having said that, we hadn't really seen much of the Tigers' offense tonight. Their defense have been on the field almost all day.
Pretty much the first half, the defense has been there. See if they can make something happen here, but Berwick Panthers are threatening right now.
Second down and goal at the 6-yard line. Inside the core physical therapy and sports performance red zone. Tigers got a late defender coming on the field. Sampe takes it off tackle left side. He'll get it all the way down to the 1-yard line. And I got a signal on the right side for a touchdown. Left side, no.
No.
So they'll talk about it.
Tigers had 10 men right on the field, but one's able to get it right before the snap.
It wasn't a confident touchdown
No.
signal from the side official.
No.
They'll mark him shy.
See if they keep the ball in 18 hands. Well, Dolan back in.
Third down and goal. Almost put your money on Sampe right here,
No
trying
doubt.
to do it himself. Good snap. He'll take it. Runs into a wall of Tigers and in the end zone for the
Easy
touchdown.
does it for the Panthers. 18 has been a man all night.
Panther offense fought some adversity that drive, struck for a few big plays, and turned that into a touchdown.
And once again, nothing fancy about it, but just a big play right that near fourth down that capitalized for the Panthers, and he kept that drive alive.
Colin Lacoste in for the PAT. Blanchard will do the holding. He was good on his first PAT. And good on his second. 5:50 to go here in the second quarter. A 15-play drive for the Panthers. They go 93 yards. Sampe does the honors. It's 14-0 Panthers. Close enough.
You're
Close
watching KWBJ's Friday Night Under the Lights. Friday Night Under the Lights is sponsored by A.J. Doman Automotive Family, Core Physical Therapy and Sports Performance, Labco Manufacturing, Conrad Industry, Taco Bell in Morgan City and Bayou Vista, MC Bank, Danny's Fried Chicken, Patterson State Bank, Oceaneering, and Allen's Communications.
Back to the live action, Berwick Panthers just able to have an opportunity to score here. It's all about the doing of number 18, Sampe. Tiger defense been on the field pretty much the second quarter.
Well, 1 4th down and long opportunity. Doman able to strike to Bella. And then they get the holding call. You know, it's down and distance is way back, and he strikes to Bella again to get him inside the 10. So 2 big pass plays, Doman to Bella, the difference in that drive.
Without a doubt, and you see what happens is, Boo, you just lose focus when the guys are tired like that. Tigers Panthers had called a timeout. Tigers not able to get the guys in properly makes a difference in the game.
Important drive for the Tiger offense here. They need to stay within striking distance of the Panthers.
See if the Tigers can make something happen here on the special teams.
Low line drive, returnable kick, fielded on a knee by
Down.
Campbell, and they'll blow the whistle right there at the 22-yard line.
Wow.
Worked out for the Panthers.
Campbell desperately wanted to get that ball. Field position has been credible for the Berwick Panthers. Morgan City, a little bit different on their behalf.
Yeah, got to get a few first downs. Tigers just have 2 first downs on the night, but more importantly, have only run 8 plays this entire first half.
That's amazing. And still in this football game as well.
Their score came on a pass to Junifer for 50 yards. They'd like to replay that once again. First down and 10. Here we go with the Tigers. Junifer in motion near side. They'll fake it to him, give it to Campbell. Back in the old days, they call that a cross butt.
That's what it's called.
They'll give him a gain of 2.
Once again, you know that defensive line, pretty much some of those guys for offense for Berwick is now on the defensive line. Leonard, I see at nose guard. It's one of them for sure.
Yeah, a couple two-way guys for Berwick, not quite as many as what you got on Morgan City's side. Yeah, just trying to
Let's change the clock.
change the down
down marker.
You got to list it as first down as second down. Can't seem to get it to switch.
It's new digital one, right? Reboot.
Yeah, they're all set up now. They can get them back on the field.
Coach is taking an opportunity to call the guys up right now. Official timeout. Still working on it.
Well, we have a timeout in the action. Let's go down on the sideline. Aaron ought to go. Aaron?
Hey, guys, I was on the other sideline. Primarily, I had to get a closer look at Maddox Sampe because he didn't look very big on the field. He runs hard. He runs like a big power back. But I had to ask him when I saw him on the sideline, just how much does he weigh? And he said about 165, maybe 170. And I told him I thought he ran a lot bigger than that. But
Right.
not a very big guy, but just a hard runner.
Right,
Fun to watch.
That's a compliment. They're going to be counting on Mr. Sampe throughout this year. He is their ground and pound specialist.
No doubt about that. We'll hear his yards later during halftime, how much he got for the first half.
I don't understand why they just don't turn it down. All they delays about is that the digital down marker is not operating properly.
Correct.
You know, I say let's go ahead and turn it
Go
off
ahead.
and just hold up the fingers.
Go for Mr. Reliable.
Had a pretty good flowing game going until
Just to that situation right there. Huh?
really don't even need that in the first
No,
place.
you don't.
Referee just says it's second down. That's good enough. Let's move on.
Stranger things have happened with those markers, though, I'll tell you that.
Second down for the Tigers. Trying to put a drive together. Snap to McCurry. Back to pass. Looking around. Throws short. Incomplete. Looking for Juniper. Had a little bit of heat on that one. And it'll go incomplete.
Mm-hmm. Jaron Hayes was the intended receiver. Just dragged right from the slot. Threw it in the right spot. McCleary did. Hayes not able to come up with the reception. Got to have those.
Third down and 7 coming up for the Tigers. Open
There it
receiver.
is.
He's got him. That's the Bird Griffin. He's free on the outside. Crossed the 35-yard line, down to the 30-yard line, and that's a big play at the right time for the Tigers.
That big play that the Tigers really need.
Panthers got an injured player behind the play. They'll check on him. As the Tigers needed a first down in a big way, and they struck for a big play.
That's what the Tigers really needed. Tell you what, the big receiver just crossing across the middle. Griffin able to chug along and pick up the big first down for the Tigers.
They working him off the sideline. Reminds me of Jason Price back on the day, one of the most injury-prone players in Tiger history. He had his arms on more shoulders walking off the field than I can remember. But he parlayed that into the top producer of KWBJ Sports.
Well, I mean, you transition into something higher, though. So, good transition. Once a Tiger, always a Tiger.
4:55 to go in the second quarter.
Tigers really need to capitalize this scoring opportunity with 4:55 here in the second quarter.
Hayes goes for the pitch, hits the ground, and they'll call that an incomplete pass. Good heads-up call by the white hat.
Yeah. Once again, you definitely jet ship to the near side. Just got to make sure you get that transaction happen right there. Like you said, incomplete. Tigers don't want to shoot themselves in the foot with this possession right here.
Second down for the Tigers. Three receivers near side, one to the far side. Campbell in motion. Quick screen to the outside. Nice setup play. Juniper makes the catch. He'll take it for 7.
Good play call right there. Juniper on the outside receiver just come back in a slip screen. Got some good blocking out there. 3 blockers out here by the receivers. Gets positive yards right there. Bring up third down and 3. Could have called a motion on the Tigers right there, but refs let it go.
Tigers will call a timeout. They're second of the first half. 4:10 and a very important drive for the Tigers as they look to stay within striking distance. 14-6 our score. This is the A.J. Doman Automotive Family High School Game of the Week.
You're watching KWBJ's Friday Night Under the Lights. Friday Night Under the Lights is sponsored by A.J. Doman Automotive Family, Core Physical Therapy and Sports Performance, Labco Manufacturing, Conrad Industry, Taco Bell in Morgan City and Bayou Vista, MC Bank, Danny's Fried Chicken, Patterson State Bank, Oceaneering, and Allen's Communications.
And welcome back to Tiger Stadium. Aaron ought to go down on the sideline. A quick injury report for the Berwick player.
All right, guys, just wanted to bring you up to date here. It's injured player 77, Hayden Fobb. And, he's not.
Campbell shows the quickness up the middle. He'll take it all the way down to the 1-yard line. And the Tigers' first trip inside the Core Physical Therapy and Sports Performance red zone.
Tell you what, get that offensive line some credit. Good push by the offensive line. Able to counter that big first down and goal to goal for the Tigers.
Tigers looking to strike here. They'll stay in the shotgun, nose of the football right at the line to gain.
See if the Tigers can push it in.
Campbell, your lone back, he got you there. Let's see if they'll let him get you in. Sweep it to Campbell on a sweep. He stays on his feet. May have got back to the original line of scrimmage, but, man, you're at point-blank range running a sweep 5 yards behind the line of scrimmage. Thank you very much.
One of the things that you see it, and see McCleary did actually almost toss it up, not tossed it directly to Campbell.
Yeah, the art of getting behind center is almost going away.
Once again, when you get a running back trying to get off his feet in the backfield like that, who you just said, you're going to lose yardage.
So they lost about the length of a football, and they'll have second down and goal. They'll stay in the shotgun formation. He's standing at the 7. The ball's at the 1. And they'll use their third timeout here in the first half. 2:47 on the clock. The Tigers can't let this scoring opportunity
This
slip
is an
away.
opportunity that they need to take advantage of. Once again, if you're going to direct snap, keep it to your quarterback. Because if you're trying to hand it off, Berwick has been stunting in. Like Campbell's taking out the game now. See who they're going to call set up here. Got Griffin in the backfield now.
Yeah, they'll go more Wildcat right here. So I'm assuming they're going to snap it to him and let him run. Griffin's in the game. He'll take the snap. Second down and goal. And a flag flies on the far side.
Timeout, Coach Berwick.
Berwick will call a timeout. So 90% of the crowd here knew exactly what was happening. They put a more versatile runner, a bigger player in Griffin, and they were going to snap it to him and say, go get it.
No doubt about it. You're that close to the goal line. You're wasting. So, see if the Tigers once again go back to the same call they had play on before the timeout.
$14-6 score is what has been a pretty entertaining first half of football. Couple big plays for both teams.
Yeah.
The ground and pound of Berwick dominated the time of possession. Yeah. But when Morgan City had the football, they're doing just enough to stick around.
And those big plays been the difference for Morgan City thus far. Griffin able to get the one before, and also the touchdown that the Tigers did score by Jaron Hayes put them in this position where they are right now.
So Griffin will stay in. He's the senior for Morgan City. Wears number 5. He'll take the direct snap. We expect him to just try to plow his way in. Good snap. Here he goes. Right off tackle. Leans forward. Waiting for a signal, and we got it. Touchdown, Tigers.
Doing the right thing right there. Paul was previously before the touchdown. Came back with the same particular play. Griffin able to walk in for the touchdown for the Tigers.
Yeah, no try to fool you right here. Hey, we know what's going to happen. The whole stadium knew what was going to happen. The Panthers couldn't stop it, and the Tigers got 6. Really got us back out for the PAT. Cleary will put it on the tee. Got a flag on the outside, looked to be against Berwick, and that might change the mind of whether the Tigers go for 1 or go for 2.
Like right, there's opportunity to go for 2.
And here comes the offense.
Get your offensive guys in and go back with it.
Yeah, it seemed like the play is what you just scored on. I don't believe that the Panthers could stop that play.
Can't stop it, put them back in, but see exactly how Coach going to go with it for the Tigers. Big package work previously.
Same formation, Griffin in. He'll take the snap in the shotgun formation. The Tigers going for 2 and trying to tie this one up. Good snap. Outside goes. Griffin stays on his feet and walks in for the 2-point conversion.
Oh.
Flags all over
everywhere.
the field on the outside after the play. That's not going to have anything to do with the score, but that will have something to do with.
The fans about it. Griffin take the snap and just waited a few seconds for the play to develop and be able to walk in.
That might be the most flags I've seen thrown up at one time.
It definitely was a flag party.
It's unsportsmanlike. It'll be against Berwick. Yeah. Be both against Morgan City. They'll back that up on the kickoff. So with that being said, Campbell makes the big play for the Tigers, gets them up close. Griffin does the rest. The two-point conversion's good. And just like that, we have a tie score, 14-14.
Tell you what, seen a little momentum switch for the Tigers. Griffin was able to get that big reception, and that basically set Morgan City up. Good calls at the particular time, good timeouts at the initial time, and Tigers were able to capitalize.
8-play, 78-yard drive for the Tigers, and both scores came from a big play during that drive. One went all the way for a touchdown, and that one right there got them down to the 1-yard line.
It couldn't come at a better time of the game. And now also give Morgan City some confidence here, but this 15-yard step-off is going to be big for the Tigers. See if they can get down in coverage as well.
Yeah, with the heat and humidity and these big guys getting wore out, Campbell got to be licking his chops for the second half.
Yes,
that
sir.
guy's elusive. He's quick.
And also see if the Tigers defense can hold on this side. This time on this possession. Berwick Panthers has been doing what we need to do, very methodical with their play drives with Sampe.
Tigers will kick it away. After the penalty, they'll be kicking at their own 25-yard line. So the Panthers looking to get some good field position here late in the first half. Good kick to Sampe at his own 25-yard line. Right back up the middle. They'll spot him at the 47-yard line. Pretty good field position for the Panthers. Used up all their timeouts, but got 2:34 left to work with.
2:34 to work with, and been very good.
Let's go back down on the sideline, Aaron, and follow up on that injury report.
Let's try it again, guys. Hayden Fobb, sophomore, knee. He did get up and walk over to the bench area, sat down on the ground. I asked him if he was going back in. He said he didn't know yet, but he still appeared to be in quite a bit of pain. So we'll call him questionable at best for the rest of this game.
One of the big fellas for the Panthers, a much-needed player on that line, no doubt. First down and 10 for the Panthers. They'll go to Bella. I don't know if that was a tackle or he just ran into two big fellas. And he was on the short end of that
One of
stick.
the Morgan City defenders able to get in right at the snap time, which was really good. Kind of set everything up. It is good push right there by the Tigers. Just ran into the back of his own offensive lineman.
I don't know what holding is, but got somebody by a bear hug. It's a pretty good sign. Second down and 10. Clock continues to run. Short pass complete. Tigers do a good job of wrapping up. It'll be third down and 4. Carter Dupree, the senior from Berwick, on the reception.
Tigers are able to come up with this tackle as well, see if they can able to stand these third down situations. Each time, Berwick has come up with a big play right in third down. If the Tigers don't go to sleep on their defensive side.
Panthers in no hurry, trying to work that clock down just in case they don't make this third down. Low snap picked up by Doman. Pressure coming. There's Bella again. He's been the playmaker when the Panthers need it. He makes another tough catch and gets ahead for a first down.
Bella and Sampe, two possession receivers right there. Bella able to come up with the reception.
Bella has made a difference in this first half with his ability to catch the football. We're inside a minute. Let's see if the Panthers pick up pace right here. They'll spike it.
Stop it, Klaus. See if Berwick can try to get that pop pass, but it's been very effective for him. Carter Dupe has been the big play guy like that, so see if the Tigers can cover that slot.
Second down for the Panthers. They have no timeouts remaining. Doman takes a shot outside, intercepted. Intercepted at the 30. Junifer makes the play. He'll take it down to the 50, and he's got this sideline fired up.
Seen that what happened was they was looking for him. Dolman hit to the near side, rolling out. Good rush by the defensive line by the Tigers. Junifer at that cornerback spot, able to come up with reception and also get positive yards upfield. See what the Tigers can do with the ball now. So if they're going to try to go for it.
Tigers in a good spot. Got a long way to go, a little time to get there, but let's see if they'll take a few swings.
You know, the Tigers been using their offense has been studded with big plays. See if they can get it downfield with McCleary. Berwick come with a rush. See if they're going to try to blitz.
He'll take a shot deep across the middle into triple coverage. And incomplete. He was looking for Griffin. A little bit of contact. Griffin wanted to call. Nothing there. That was your typical one green jersey, three whites.
Throwing it into coverage as well. So if you got three guys covering a man like that, you got somebody open on that side again. Clearly not able to see him.
Yeah, got to be very careful putting the ball up for grabs in the open field. Somebody makes a pick, it's going to be tough to bring him down.
Go big six the other way.
43 seconds, second down and 10 Tigers. Last time out, Campbell took it right up the gut. Low snap, they'll flush. McCleary got running room. He'll throw to the outside, has a receiver. That's Hayes.
Back.
Hayes crosses a 35. He'll have the first down. That'll stop the clock while they move the chains.
Reception by Hayes, but don't come back. Get to the outside and get out the field to stop the clock. Throwing to the outside. Hayes come up with the reception. Once again, coming back. Got to get outside, Boo, to stop the clock.
Yeah, that was a mistake by the quarterback right there. Instead of killing the clock, he took a knee. Tigers don't have any timeouts. That might end the first half.
Got to get set up.
So he got confused. He wanted to kill the clock, but he just took a knee. Yeah, now we're inside of 10 seconds.
You just got to snap it. Yeah.
And just problems all over the place right there.
McCleary, this is his first year. That's the little things that
there was a flag that came out late, too.
Legal procedure against Morgan City. Now they'll need to clock it right here and then take one shot at the end zone. There you go. Got it clocked right there with 3 seconds. That'll give them one shot to chunk one up.
For it. But to that previous play, Jaron Hayes get good possession reception, but once again, when you go back and look at the film, just tell those young men, get outside the field, stop the clock. You have maybe 14 seconds left. Then you have the clock run off now. So.
And the good thing about week one is he won't do that again.
Yeah. Got to make those corrections when you look at the film tomorrow morning.
3 seconds on the clock should be the final play of the first half. 4-man rush, time to throw it. McCleary hangs on to it. Now he's crossed the line of scrimmage, so this will be the end of the first half. A little bit of good, a little bit of bad here in the first half, but what's more importantly is we got ourselves a football game. Tigers 14 and the Panthers 14. They'll go to halftime. We'll take a break. This is the A.J. Doman High School Football Game of the Week.
You're watching KWBJ's Friday Night Under the Lights. Friday Night Under the Lights is sponsored by A.J. Doman Automotive Family at the foot of the Morgan City Bridge in Berwick. Core Physical Therapy and Sports Performance, here to restore the quality of life you deserve on Brashear Avenue in Morgan City. Labco Manufacturing. Feel safe, work smart, look good with Labco FR. www.labco.com. Conrad Industries, serving St. Mary Parish and the marine industry since 1948, wishes all our local teams good luck. Taco Bell in Morgan City and Bayou Vista, open late, delivery through DoorDash. MC Bank, sharing the hometown spirit since 1955. Lafayette Electric, 1207 Greenwood Street in Morgan City, proud supporter of high school athletics in the Tri-City area. Central Boat Rentals, your total marine service provider. To apply, please visit www.centralboat.com. Guaranteed Title in the law office of Michael Alois. You get guaranteed happiness at Guaranteed Title. Come close with us. Oshner St. Mary, quality health care close to home. Patterson State Bank, free checking, great rates, great personal service, home and business loans, and the best in mobile banking. Celebrating 100 years serving St. Mary Parish. PSB, quality community banking since 1925. Danny's Fried Chicken, it'll make you smile. Serving Morgan City great fried chicken since 1968. Oceaneering, serving St. Mary Parish for 60 years. We're hiring. To apply, please visit www.oceaneering.com/career. And Allen's Communications, locally owned TV, cable, internet, and telephone service. Call 384-8335. You're watching KWBJ's Friday Night Under the Lights. Friday Night Under the Lights is sponsored by A.J. Doman Automotive Family, Core Physical Therapy and Sports Performance, Labco Manufacturing, Conrad Industry, Taco Bell in Morgan City and Bayou Vista, MC Bank, Danny's Fried Chicken, Patterson State Bank, Oceaneering, and Allen's Communications.
Tiger Stadium for the second half of high school football. Boogers after alongside Clarence Robinson. An entertaining first half of play. A lot of big plays for both teams, and we got ourselves all knotted up at 14.
Knotted up in Boogers statistics stage itself. Look, Morgan City, 5 first downs, Berwick 10 first downs. Overall rushing, Berwick 100 yards, Morgan City 38. So the actual difference is Morgan City big plays on passing 130 yards. Total offense for Berwick Panthers 222 yards, Morgan City 168. Difference, Berwick 2 turnovers, Morgan City 1. Basically, we got a tie game, Boo.
Well, Campbell came in as advertised, quick, elusive, and he did his damage on the ground. And Hayes on the outside, catching the football, turning short plays into big plays, and that has worked well for the Tigers.
Definitely for the Tigers, taking advantage of it, just a little mishaps. But over on the other side of the ball, Berwick has been having Sampe and Bella doing their job. And also give Dolman some credit, too, as well. First time starting, doing an outstanding job, but Morgan City get the second possession for the second half.
So it could come down to mistakes. Who makes the big mistake? Tigers will get it off, get possession first here in the second half. Squib kick by Lacoste. Nice big hop and fielded right there at the 30-yard line on his knees. And that's where the Tigers will set up shop. Both quarterbacks on both sides of the field have done a good job tonight. McCleary for the Tigers sets up in the shotgun predominantly, but he's been able to get his key players involved in the game.
Getting his players, and they showing the difference is getting to that outside, showing a lot of speed. See if the Berwick Panthers make some adjustments on that offensive side for defense to stop that offense for the passing game for the Morgan City Tigers.
Offensive line has done just enough to slow down this big defensive front for the Panthers as we begin the second half of football. Early movement. That'll back the Tigers up 5.
Once again, that's the little things that have been hurting the offensive and defensive side for the Morgan City Tigers. It's like number 56 for the Tigers, able to jump a little bit.
Relatively clean first half of football, not an abundance of penalties, but not a good way to start the second half.
A little bit of things that can be corrected throughout the season. So, but like you said, limited for the Tigers right now.
Quick pass to the outside. Nice move, taken down at the 35-yard line. They'll get the penalty yards back plus.
Like maybe Jennifer on the outside, able to get the reception. Correction, give credit where credit is due. Allen, first of all, get the positive yards, get the reception, get upfield, first down for the Tigers. Excuse me. Correction, second down for the Tigers. Had the penalty before.
Three receivers near side the field. Second down, they'll go to Campbell. Campbell trying to get outside. Slips the first tackle, stays on his feet, cross the 40. Look at the speed by Campbell. He'll take it all the way to midfield and a first down for the Tigers.
Job. Thought he was going to lose yards right there, but once he got off that first defender, Campbell able to show that speed, get it upfield.
Yeah, he's got a second gear.
Get the direct handoff, and once again, one Berwick defender you thought was going to get him fake Sampi out and able to get upfield after that. First down for the Tigers. Good confidence builder right there for that offense.
16-yard gain by Campbell. They'll swing it out to Hayes. Hayes on the outside, makes the catch, knows what to do with it. Heads north, across the 45, down to the 43-yard line. Good safe plays, getting it to their skill guys.
Got to get the ball to the outside. Once again, you'll see here, McCleary able to get a swing pass to Hayes, and Hayes do the right thing, get it upfield. Good positive yards.
Aaron ought to go down on the sideline there, and it's important to get off to a good start here in the second half, and that's what this Tiger offense is doing.
Prefer to take it across the field is let the ball stay on the ground. Your successful runs.
Pitch pass to Hayes near side, across the 40, 35, stays on his feet, cuts back inside all the way down to the 10-yard line goes Hayes, and the Tigers are on the move.
Jet sweep motion here to the near side by Hayes. Which just looked like the game plan that the Tigers came in with is not as working effective for the Tigers.
First down and goal, Tigers. First possession here in the second half. Tigers are looking to get on top for the first time tonight. Griffin back in. He'll take the direct snap. Off tackle. Running room. Crosses the 5. He'll go in standing up. And the Tigers take the lead.
That seemed like the game plan that the Tigers wanted to come in with. Tell you what, real quick. You've seen that early in the late in the second quarter. Griffin going at the direct snap. And able to capitalize. Touchdown Tigers.
Yeah, Panthers have been unable to stop that direct snap to Griffin. They'll put the T out there and try to get the extra point. Villegas in to do the PAT, 9:33 on the clock. Line drive kick, knuckle ball, and it gets through. 9:33 to go here. Tigers take the first possession, and they lead 21-14.
Once again, the Tigers able to capitalize. Very methodical drive right there for the Morgan City Tigers. Swing plays to the outside to Hayes, Allen. Now Griffin able to walk in for the touchdown for the Tigers.
Well, it's been a tale of two different style teams. Tigers have been hitting with the big play. The Panthers have been methodical.
Yes.
But when you're methodical, you got to put several plays together. They did it on a 15-play, 93-yard drive to get in for 6. But it's tough to be consistent like that for so many plays.
So many plays, and what it is, I tell you what, you're building a confidence for the Morgan City offense that they didn't have that opportunity. You've seen that the second quarter, building up a little bit more momentum, but right now they're on peak 9 right now. Now let's see what the Berwick Panthers are going to do with their offense. Seeing their offense move the ball how they wanted to.
I don't know why the Tigers don't have a T. They're putting it on the ground. Now they come in with a T. The
coach coming with the T now.
That's hard to believe.
Unbelievable.
Now they'll throw it out there. It's the first game. I don't know if they lost the T. We've had several kickoffs already tonight. Did they kick that off the ground? Was a guy just sticking it in the grass? I'd have to go back and look.
Back in the day, you used to put your heel back and pick a hole in the ground, I believe.
Yep. Try to prop it up in the bull grass.
Yes, sir.
Tigers will kick it away. Bella fields it at his own 30-yard line. There's a flag on the play.
Offside against the Tigers.
Back him up 5, kick it again.
Once again, the guys just anticipating to trying to get off. Referee standing right here to the near side, so one of the guys near our side was able to be offside. So
it's pretty tough to go offsides on the kickoff.
Yes,
You're looking.
Just wait.
Panthers should come away with pretty good field position. Squib kick right there at the 50-yard line. Matter of fact, it'll be down to the 48-yard line of the Tigers. So Panthers can't ask for much more than that. Let's see if they can do something with it.
Get the Panthers a short field to work with, which they've been very, I guess, productive in the first 2 quarters of this game. So see if that defense can hold up for Morgan City.
Crowd's hanging in here. Had a little shower earlier in the first quarter. That's
Pretty decent choir.
going by. It's been good since. First down and 10 Panthers. Doman has gone the distance at quarterback for the Panthers. He'll keep it here.
Wow.
Fighting forward, he'll get down to the 45-yard line. Hitting the backfield, but good second effort.
Yeah, second effort by Dolman. Thought it would have been a play for a loss right there. Looked like he was trying to give it to Sampe. Sampe wanted it. But Dolman able to come up with the positive yards for the Panthers.
The way Sampe got off to a good start, Tigers had no answer for him. At a time when the Tigers were fresh, I thought this was going to be a long night for this Tiger defense. And since then, they've kind of slowed it down. Panthers went elsewhere. They started throwing the football a little bit.
Bennett not break.
High snap. They'll get it down to Sampe, and they'll rumble for a couple, bring up third down.
Third and 4 for the Tigers. And, I mean, the Panthers see exactly if that defense could hold up. Berwick has been using that big little pop pass on the previous plays to get their first down. So see if they catch the Tigers on their heels.
Third
There it
down,
is.
Doman looking in the flats. Now he
It
goes to the
is.
second receiver and makes the catch. Nice read right there. They flooded the zone, short, medium, and deep, and he found the right guy.
That's been their bread and butter all night. Dolman's getting the time right now, just rolling out. Receiver get the possession and also the first down for the Panthers. Once again, nothing fancy about that, Boo. Just get good possession reception right there.
Yeah, you don't know how difficult that is. Doman, a first-year quarterback, rolling out, got green jerseys coming at him, and he's able to work through the fog, find the open receiver, and a first down for the Panthers.
Big play right there by the D-line right there for the Tigers. Xavion Jackson. Jackson able to stun in right there. It is a snap. Just high snap once again to Dolman. Xavion Jackson able to get in. Big loss right there. Big play by the Tigers. got watched to the outside. Jaron Hayes, number 10, is out on the sideline. Leg cramps in both legs, so with the hydration, kind of hard to break that.
Second down and 11. Doman cross the middle again, has a receiver caught. Blake Blanchard, the sure-handed receiver, just a sophomore, makes the catch right at the sticks. And it looks like the cramps have come alive here in the second half, as this is the third player I've seen so far battling cramps.
Dolman able to take in just a slant inside coverage by Junifer, number 8, because that's the same side that what Jaron Hayes would be out. Jaron Hayes is on the sideline with cramps.
And coverage isn't bad. Got green jerseys around. Just a great pitch and catch. Dolman able to spot the open receiver and put it right where only that receiver can catch it, and they've done a good job making the catch.
We're better than to do it right now in third down situation. Positive yards for the Berwick Panthers.
Spreading the ball out. Bella, the big play receiver. Now Blanchard gets in the game with a catch. Halfway through the third quarter play. Tigers take the open possession in the second half. They go the distance. They score, take their first lead of the game, 21-14. Couple turnovers have played a factor in the first half, but Berwick scores right here. It'll be even Steven in the second half.
You can tell what type of game we're going to have tonight, Boo, here going in the second half.
Third down and short. Bella in motion. He's your up back. High snap gets away from Dolman. He's able to jump on it. They dodge a bullet, but they go from third and short to fourth and long.
And they're going to go fourth and long, too. Once again, just a high snap. Dolman able to fortunately get it back and recover that particular ball. So,
seen a few high snaps tonight. That's the first one that really came back to haunt
them.
And
what at a critical time as well.
Looks like the Panthers will keep their offense on the field. They've struck from this down and distance before, and the referees will call a hydration timeout. That'll give Berwick an opportunity to talk about it. And with that, we'll take a timeout. This is the A.J. Dolman Automotive Family High School Game of the Week.
You're watching KWBJ's Friday Night Under the Lights. Friday Night Under the Lights is sponsored by A.J. Dolman Automotive Family, Core Physical Therapy and Sports Performance, Labco Manufacturing, Conrad Industry, Taco Bell in Morgan City and Bayou Vista, MC Bank, Danny's Fried Chicken, Patterson State Bank, Oceaneering, and Allen's Communications.
And welcome back to our season opener of Friday Night Lights. Boo Grzeffi alongside Aaron Artigo. Bill McCarty, our head statistician, and Aaron Artigo working the sideline. A lot of cramps over the last few minutes from the Tigers sideline. That's going to be a factor throughout the remainder of the game.
It definitely is. And, once you can't do anything once you get the game started and cramping up like that. Got to hydrate during the week, and a few guys had a little problem right now.
Fourth down and long for the Panthers midway through the third quarter. Shot down on the outside. Defender there makes the catch. If they could bring him down, and they did, it's as good as a punt. Big hit on the sideline at the 22-yard line.
See Juniper one-on-one on the outside, able to judge the ball real well, get the interception. They'll start over 1st and 10, but Juniper got his helmet knocked off. And also cramping up as well, Boo. So.
And no fault to Dolman right there. Fourth down and long. You put it up for grabs and hope for the best.
Difference within itself.
pretty rapidly played first half. I don't think we're going to get the same here in the second.
You know, one thing we did see with that last possession by the Morgan City Tigers, that offense was able to do some things, getting some balls outside. Like they came with a game plan with that. Now the Berwick defense is having problems with getting around, trying to make some defensive plays and whatnot.
Next week we'll be taking the crew on the road to Houma. HL Bourgeois will host Assumption. They play at Terrebonne Stadium.
Oof.
And we'll be right there. Checked out the facilities. Looks like it'll be a very nice place to go call a game.
Tell you what, early in the season like that, Assumption, that's a big game already for the against HL Bourgeois. Big game.
Assumption's up 20-6 tonight. And there you see how also the most coveted T-shirt in all of high school football. And that's the Core Physical Therapy and Sports Performance Player of the Game. You know, can you name a few players right now that might be vying for that title here tonight?
Oh, Griffin, you know, we thought that Sampe in the first half was doing an outstanding job. Griffin came here in the second quarter, third quarter now, so going to be tossed up, see what's going to happen in the fourth quarter, Boo.
Yeah, you're looking at some big plays from Campbell. You're looking at some big key plays from Bella.
Yeah.
You know, Doman has really controlled it with the out the quarterback spot, making some good throws. So it's a toss-up.
Let's see how it's going to stick. Morgan City, you losing some of their good. First of all, Juniper is one of the starting quarterback. Hayes is one of the starting cornerbacks. And these guys are cramping up real bad tonight. Two of their star receivers as well. So.
Well, good thing for the Tigers. They're not playing catch-up right now. They are in the lead, so you could use some strategy right there. Start working the clock, try to shorten the game up a little bit. First down and 10. Bird takes the direct snap. Man, that might be the answer for the rest of the game. They have not stopped him yet. That's 4 times.
I think they didn't really prepare for him. And now Morgan City is throwing that wrinkle in there. It's been a positive situation right there. Bird taking the snap. Just good positive yards. Pick up 6 yards for the Tigers.
You know, sort of like what Coach Walker does. He finds something that works back to it until you stop me. That's almost where the Tigers need to be right now with Griffin. He'll stay in the quarterback spot. 13 seconds on the play clock. 5 minutes remaining here in the third quarter. This time he'll come near side. Sees the seam. Look at the speed. Cross the 40, 45. Carrying tacklers all the way down to the 45-yard line. And Griffin has set the tone here in the second half.
Griffin taking the direct snap. And look, he got blockers in front of him. Get a kick-out block to the outside and then turn it which way, Boot? Positive going north and south.
You can see the C's split. You can see Griffin's eyes get big.
And you see less defenders of Berwick in the white jerseys coming up and make the tackle.
Griffin's got the size. When you get in the secondary, not many people want to come up and hit him.
No, not with guys. That's called momentum coming at you.
That's why you see a lot of guys jumping on his back.
Yes, sir.
He'll stay in the game at the quarterback spot, 4:32 and counting. Tigers have found the answer, up 7. Coach Danos calls timeout as the play clock heads towards 0. But you got to like the strategy between both sidelines. Berwick had it going.
Yeah.
They had an answer that Morgan City couldn't solve.
Right.
Then when Morgan City solved that riddle, they found something, and now it's going to be up to Berwick to figure out how to solve it.
You have to stop it. And basically that's what has been going on. And that's the game of football. What type of adjustments you make throughout the game to make a difference for your program, and then eventually you got to stop it.
So we look across the parish and what they got: West St. Mary, Hanson, Franklin, Centerville. You know, those clubs on the west end. Some of them are going to have a down year. Some of them look like they got potential to do something. And on our side, you know, with Patterson and the coaching change.
Yes.
You got the 2 right here in Central Catholic. So
it's going to be interesting to see, like you said, it's a matter of adjustments. Like you said earlier in pregame, Central Catholic coming out with pretty much a wishbone offense and made a difference, and they won very handily last night.
First down. Here goes Griffin again. They're not touching him. He's in the secondary, across the 35, now carrying tacklers to the 30.
They flag on the play as well. Griffin take that once again, handoff going straight up the middle right there and get to the near side. At the end of the game, at the end of the play, possibly face mask. Probably 15 years. 15
Xavier
yards.
Johnson, 72, just cleared out the line of scrimmage.
It's another 15.
And if the Tigers can go down and get a score right here, they're going to make it awful tough on a Berwick team that needs a lot of plays to get down the field.
And what you do is you make a young quarterback start trying to throw the football, and you've seen the last particular series, Jennifer able to come up with an interception.
So everybody knows what's coming here. It's going to be Griffin until you stop him.
No doubt.
He stands up, barks out the signals.
Whoa, shot the gap.
Had him in the backfield, couldn't get him. He gets back to the line of scrimmage, but that time, Berwick said enough is enough.
See, the Panthers look like able to shoot the gap.
Yeah, the key is to get him before he gets
Yes,
going.
exactly. And that what it is the defensive ends were able to crash inside, and then linebackers able to come scrape in the middle, make a tackle right there. 3 to 4 defenders on the tackle.
McCleary back in the game for the Tigers. And up 7, moving the football. The only thing I saw on that play, he snapped it with 34 seconds left on the play clock. You know, strategy-wise, the Tigers need to start
taking advantage of that clock.
melting that clock away. McCleary back to pass. They'll throw it. Jump ball on the outside to Griffin. He gets up, almost had it knocked away. It was a jump ball on the outside, and Griffin couldn't bring it in.
McCleary able to get some good time, actually, get to throw the ball and get it up. And just the other safety coming over the top, hit the right place in the right hands. Griffin not able to come up with the reception. Should have had that touchdown.
Griffin looked back, gave the signal he would like that a little bit higher.
A little bit higher.
But now they're using him in multiple spots, running the football, throwing him the football. Didn't see much of him in the first half.
Yeah. It's one-on-one here to the near side by himself.
3rd down, 11, and a flag on the play.
Coach Walker said he was trying to get a timeout in, but they didn't see him. So
they'll get him for illegal substitution against the Tigers, back him up 5 yards. Bring them all the way to the 21-yard line, down in distance, not in favor of the Tigers right here, but I would have to think they're in 4-down territory.
Got to be in 4-down territory. With the ball back in 5 hands.
Too close to punt, too far to kick. Campbell, Yalone back alongside McCleary. Time to throw it. He'll take a shot, cross the middle. Just missed him. Had Griffin coming across, let him a little too much. It'll go incomplete, and that'll bring up 4th down.
Griffin able to come all the way from the near side here, dragging across from that slot spot. We were looking for him, not able to capitalize.
Yeah, Griffin's your bright spot here in the second half. I don't know if I'm wearing him out.
Yeah, I mean, you got
50-yard cross routes, you know.
Yeah. You're going to see it eventually stick that hand up and say, give me a blow.
Big play right here for the Tigers, trying to keep this drive alive. 4th down and long. Palmature near side. They'll roll the other side.
Got him.
Boy, had a receiver deep. Didn't look for him, didn't find him, and incomplete. Allen waving his hands. He was behind the secondary.
Oh, my.
Ball goes harmlessly to the ground, and Berwick will take over possession.
Yeah, McCleary rolling to the far side over there, which we can't see. Allen is in the end zone. Pass was intended right there for Junifer.
Yeah, even if you make the catch right there, you got a long
Still
way to
got
go to get a first. Successful drive as far as flipping the field.
Yeah. See if the defense could come back. I'll get 3 plays and out. We've seen on the previous drive, Berwick shot themselves in the foot with the actual fumbles, high snaps, and messed up the offensive series.
Yeah, the good thing is when you flip the field and one of those mistakes happen deep in your own end of the territory, that's when it
That's
really
the
costs you.
difference. No doubt.
So we see if the Panthers could get it going here. 2:46 remaining in the third quarter. Pop pass again, this time a little bit too far in front and incomplete.
And you know if that play is pretty much capitalized, that's quick 6.
Carter Dupree, the intended receiver.
Only one high safety playing up for the Tigers, so see if they can pull them out there.
Yeah, that first possession of the game, they were getting 4 or 5 yards
Yeah.
a carry. Now you're getting a first down incompletion. So instead of having 2nd and 6, you got 1st and 10. That makes a little bit of a difference.
And you're making them do something that they typically not ready to do. The running game has been effective for the Panthers as well.
Early movement, Berwick side the field. That'll back them up 5 yards.
Seeing Morgan City with this on the first half. Now you're seeing Berwick with these issues happening now on the offensive side.
$59 yards in penalties against the Panthers tonight. A couple costly ones didn't really cost them because they made big plays right behind it. 2nd down and 15, high snap. They'll fake it to Sampe, throw across the middle, high and intercepted.
There it is.
He misfired to Melendez and picked off by the Tigers.
Good job. See, Doma looking for it, and right there to the corner, that's just covering over the top right there for the Tigers. Able to come up with the interception. Big turnover right there for the Tigers.
Ayers, the junior from Morgan City, makes the play.
Turnovers becoming a factor here for the Berwick Panthers. See if the Tigers could capitalize on this one. 4 turnovers by the Berwick Panthers.
Talked about turnovers and field position right there. Tigers able to get a turnover on the Berwick side of the field. Panthers need to keep it to a 1-possession game. Tigers trying to get a little breathing room.
Tigers can get this one. They can actually get some breathing room because you're not going to make Berwick throw the ball even more, which is not their strong suit right now.
Here comes the Tigers, 1st down and 10. They'll go to Campbell. Campbell running room on the outside, 35-30.
Oof. A big call.
Ball comes out. He gets back on it. They'll call him down.
Here's Cameron coming to the near side, take the direct handoff. Got a pulling guard in front of him. Campbell able to get past the line of scrimmage. You saw that speed, but right there you thought at the end of the play had fumbled the ball, but was able to get back on it.
Another cramp, Tiger lineman. Man, you're looking at Campbell. Campbell has just a different level of speed than what we're seeing from all the other guys.
You see Campbell, when he's getting the ball, he's taking off. He's showing a lot of good speed, cutting ability as well.
Offensive line doing a tremendous job. These guys are getting off tackle and nobody's there.
And
they got room to go.
That's been a difference for this game tonight. The offensive line, last year we seen a different Morgan City offensive line. These guys had an opportunity to mature and doing a pretty decent job thus far tonight.
And that's what Coach Danos was talking about. And what I saw is the toughest spot to develop on a high school program is the line.
That's it. And, you know, when you take your leaks like that, you get an opportunity to say, okay, I know how to get off the ball much faster. And you're seeing the difference tonight. The guys getting off the ball much faster now. Getting to that second level to those linebackers, which causing a difference now. If you see Campbell with a big run like that, the linebackers, not the offensive line getting to those linebackers.
First down and 10. Tigers don't need to be in a hurry. They're not playing catch-up. They actually got the lead. Sometimes it's familiarity with those situations.
Right.
It's been a long time since
Good
Tigers have been put in this situation.
Good analysis right there, but just slow it down. Be methodical with your drive and scoring this opportunity. Ooh, good move.
Back to Campbell again. Made the first guy miss, but a lot of white jerseys there. They'll bring him down. Short gain. You might have had a loss of one on that down, but you keep the clock running.
That's the difference, and that's what they want to do.
Second down, 11.
So if Tigers get the set up, a play clock getting close here.
Got it
Maybe
off.
get off.
They'll swing it out to Allen. Allen
Ooh, good
caught
tackle
by
right
the
there.
jersey, made a move, thought he got by him. But Ricky
job.
Frederick had him by the jersey and wouldn't let go.
Good job by Frederick. He did the right thing, forcing him back inside. Allen get the reception, thinking he was going to fake him out. But good tackle right there by the Berwick Panthers. Good tackle. Big third down right here for the Tigers.
Third down and 9. They'll put the three playmakers on the far side of the field. As Hayes is not in, he continues to nurse the cramps. Good
Possession
pass right
reception
there.
right there.
Griffin makes the catch. Short of first down yardage, but it'll get close enough to have a reasonable fourth down attempt.
See exactly where the spot is going to be. Once again, Griffin in the slot. He's going to drag right across the middle, get the possession reception right there, and see where the spot is going to be at.
You would have to think the play call right here is direct snap to Griffin and
I
try to
would-
get the 3 yards.
I would say set it up for the fourth quarter.
Yep. Third quarter comes to a close. The Tigers on the move, facing a fourth down and 3 when we come back. You're watching high school football here on KWBJ.
You're watching KWBJ's Friday Night Under the Lights. Friday Night Under the Lights is sponsored by A.J. Doman Automotive Family, Core Physical Therapy and Sports Performance, Labco Manufacturing, Conrad Industry, Taco Bell in Morgan City and Bayou Vista, MC Bank, Danny's Fried Chicken, Patterson State Bank, Oceaneering, and Allen's Communications.
And welcome back to Tiger Stadium here in Morgan City. The Berwick Panthers come to town to take on the Morgan City Tigers. An evenly matched contest. It's been that way all 3 quarters. Tigers up 7, but face a critical 4th and 3 right
This
here.
is a critical fourth down for the Tigers to see if they, Coach Danos and his team have made that shift this year. See if they got the positive situation. See if they put 5 back at quarterback.
This is the crucial quarter that's going to determine who gets that
Yes.
most coveted T-shirt in all of high school football. The Core Physical Therapy and Sports Performance Player of the Game. Griffin has come out in that third quarter,
Yeah, he showed
and
up.
he made a difference.
He
But
made a difference.
we'll see if he shows up in the fourth or
Well,
not.
we're about to see right now. He's initially setting up. See if it's going to be the call.
officially it'll be a 4th down and 2. Griffin is set up. He'll take the direct snap. Off tackle, has the first down and more. Running
And
through
more.
tacklers. Inside the 5, they won't get him. Touchdown. Too much Griffin right there, and he manhandles them into the end zone to extend the Tiger lead.
I was waiting to see if they was going to do it. We seen it work in the third quarter. Direct handoff, direct snap to Griffin, nonstop, chugged in, and walked into the end zone. Boo, right there, touchdown Tigers.
Yeah, when you get Griffin in the secondary, I don't know how many guys in the secondary want to deal with him. You saw an attempted shoulder block right
Yes.
there, but Griffin dusted that off like a fly, and into the end zone he goes.
The difference if they go with this 2-point conversion, but now Berwick get the ball back. If Morgan City get the ball back, you keep the ball in 5 hands. Run the clock out.
Little confusion on the special teams of the Tigers. Not sure if they got the right personnel in there. Plenty of time on the play clock to sort it out. Billy guys put a knuckleball in just over the crossbar in this last attempt. Good snap and hold. The kick is up. And the kick is no good. 11:53 to go here in the fourth quarter. The Tigers extend their lead 27-14. We'll be back with more high school football.
You're
after
watching
this.
KWBJ's Friday Night Under the Lights. Friday Night Under the Lights is sponsored by A.J. Doman Automotive Family, Core Physical Therapy and Sports Performance, Labco Manufacturing, Conrad Industry, Taco Bell in Morgan City and Bayou Vista, MC Bank, Danny's Fried Chicken, Patterson State Bank, Oceaneering, and Allen's Communications.
And welcome back to Tiger Stadium. Down on the sideline, Aaron Artigo. We had some difficulty with his equipment earlier. We think we got it all fixed up. Aaron, how's the game going?
Game's going good, especially if you're wearing number 5 tonight, because he seems to be untackable, but untackable or something like that. But anyway, it's
Unstoppable.
working. You know, you're giving it to him. No, and when he lines up as a quarterback, you know, to take the direct snap, you know, dude, the only question is, where is he going to do it? Is he wide left, wide right, or up in between the tackles? And it doesn't really matter. You might stop him once, but you will rarely stop him twice.
And that's what demoralizes the defense is when you know it's coming.
And you can't stop it.
Absolutely.
Be a critical position for the Berwick Panthers here, too, as well.
They got a scratch right here. 11:53. This is an important drive for the Panthers to get back in this game. This kick out of bounds. No return. They'll get good field position to start this one off, and we'll see what takes place. The Tigers, after the first quarter, has really played some good defense.
The defense has been very well, which was a critical thing is those turnovers that have been taking place. Seeing Jennifer on their last possession get an interception, Tigers were able to capitalize and score off of that particular turnover.
So a 2-possession ball game now for the Tigers. Just don't want to get too overconfident. A lot of time on the clock, and you got Berwick, who has had some big plays in the first half.
Well, you know, basically their bread and butter has been Sampe and Bella, and you've seen them. They went pretty much quiet because the Tiger defense have gotten some big rushes in that and causing some potential sack situations.
I'm looking at an energized Tiger defense. They're pumped up on the sideline. They smell a victory, and they're trying to keep their team motivated to make some big plays.
Well, you don't want to break up last year to a certain degree, but these guys have been going through a pretty much treacherous district time, and the last game they played wasn't too good for them. So, you know, this would be a definitely big win for the program for the Morgan City Tigers.
Well, you wonder with the two-possession game if Coach Walker thinks it's time to abandon the run and lean more in the passing game.
It's 50-50, you know. We say when Dolman has time to get those plants to 10 and 15 yards out, it's been very positive for the Berwick Panthers. So see what's going to happen here.
First down and 10 at midfield. Pressure coming. They'll throw to the outside. Has Sampe, but nowhere to go. Great job defensively on the outside. Castillo.
In the first play, so the first half of this game, that play was very much positive. Sampe trying to get to the flat, getting the reception, but not able to turn upfield right at the line of scrimmage. Good job by the Tigers.
Second down and 9. Play action pass. Nothing there for Doman. They'll bring him down. He gets rid of it. It'll either be an incomplete pass or a sack. And it looks like they'll call it an incomplete pass. He was close to being down.
That offensive line for Berwick must be getting tired because now the Tigers are teeing off, getting in the backfield. Dolman was trying to go run.
Let's see if Doman was down before he threw the ball.
Yeah, he was down. He was down.
Got an update on the sideline with Aaron. Aaron?
All right, guys. Garen Hayes has been fighting leg cramps in both legs, right in his calves on both legs. And he's been fighting them for quite some time, but he's finally gotten rid of them, and he's got his shoes back on, and he says he's going back in the ball game. Right now he's leading cheers, but he'll be on the field soon. Number 10.
Doman takes a shot deep, has a receiver wide open on the outside.
Possession.
He makes the grab at the 14-yard line. C.J. Terry does a great job of contorting his body and getting two hands on the football.
Dolman able to step up and get it off. One of the Tiger defenders just looking in the backfield booth. That's typically what happens. They're giving him a reception and step back off.
There was a penalty in the backfield.
Oh, my.
And it looks like the referees have called a holding against Berwick. And it goes from a big play reception to bad news.
Once again, the free safety looking in the backfield. But once again, momentum has swifted to the Tigers' side again.
Wow.
Big time.
Didn't see the flag thrown. At the worst time, the Panthers are right back in it with a big play. See if we can pick up the hold here. Yep, right there.
Right there. That's it.
Never let him go. Third down and 19. Here comes the pressure again. They'll flush Doman in the pocket. He'll take a shot. And incomplete. There's Hayes back in the game, making his presence known already. It's fourth down. With 10:41, you would think the Panthers will punt it away right now. You don't make it right here and you give the ball at the 40 to Morgan City and they put more points on the game, it's definitely
shut
over.
It down. You know, typically Berwick set up like they're going to pass the ball and then do a quick kick.
Fresh Xavion Jackson in the game, so he looks to come put the pressure. As Panthers leave the offense on the field, they go for it right here. It's all or nothing for the Panthers. Here comes the pressure.
Xavion Jackson.
That's what we said. He came in fresh, ran him down, and he brings him down.
He's going to call a 15.
Oh, my goodness.
I don't think that was a.
I'm not sure when the whistle was blown, but either way,
it was
Tigers
blowing
didn't
loud.
give up. And that 15-yard penalty is not going to give them a first down, but it'll give them another opportunity.
We'll see on a.
Let's get clarity on this.
15.
Yeah, it could be 15 yards. They don't get the first down, and Morgan City keeps the ball. So it
Yeah,
didn't quite hurt as bad as we thought.
Yeah. You call it before he came in. You seen Xavier Jackson right before the snap come in, and he was the one. He came right into the grasp of number 72.
Yeah, and Aaron was saying the whistle blew before the tackle was completed. So this is another first week lesson learned that really didn't cost you as bad as it could have.
But in a closer game situation, it could make a difference. So hats off to the Tigers. Wentz had a whole situation as well, but Jackson able to get up the
forward progress is done there. Then you throw your whole body weight on him. Understand the call. 10:31 to go here, fourth quarter. Tigers, if they can start milking this clock, get a couple first downs, and put this game away.
Like they probably going to have Griffin going back in at quarterback. Try to run that clock. Wow.
You want to talk about adjustments at halftime. Panthers had 222 yards of offense in the first half and only 13 yards of offense in the second.
That's a big difference. Defense made some good adjustments.
Griffin back in. They'll keep it on the ground. Across the 50, 45. There goes Griffin once again, trying to earn his way to the core physical therapy sports performance player of the game as he's inside the red zone.
And that's what he wanted to do. Big fancy number 5 right there. Following his blocking, and once he turns to go north and south, boo, it's hard to stop. He's like a freight train. Pick up another big first down for the Tigers.
Just no answer to Griffin here in the second half. $36 yards on the carry. They'll keep him in. He's got 110 yards on just 8 carries.
Wow. Difference in 2 halves.
They'll sweep it to Hayes. Hayes coming off a double cramp in both calves. And he'll take it inside the 10.
Flag. Face mask probably laid under the pile right there.
Tigers have flexed their muscle here in the second half.
Yeah. What a confidence builder for the Tigers. You've seen if Berwick did what they wanted to in the first quarter and a half, but here it is. Hayes taking the direct handoff, turn it upfield, and just right at the end of the play in that pile, somebody usually at
Tigers backing up. Looking at a bunch of Berwick defenders taking a knee, getting a blow. They're kind of wore down.
Tapping helmets and everything else.
First down and 12.
Yep.
Now they're running the play clock down inside 5 seconds before taking the snap. Nothing fancy, a stroll in the park for Griffin down to the 15-yard line.
You're getting a lot of guys tired. It's tiresome to stop a big guy like that and with all that momentum he's gotten lately.
Oh, come on.
And see who was injured in the mix of all of that. Like everybody came up okay.
I think they had their helmets locked together.
Locked in.
Had to disconnect the helmets there. Back in action.
You know, you just had spoke about the difference between 2 halves. You know, Berwick with only 13 yards in the second half, total offense. It's amazing.
It's pretty much opposite of what happened in the first quarter. Berwick had the ball the whole time. Now second half, Morgan City's got it the whole time. Let's see how smart they're going to be with the play clock. They're going to run it all the way down. They got a restart of it, so they're able to eat another 30 seconds off the clock.
Wise decision right here.
So it's been a while since Morgan City has been put in position where they had to worry about those type of things. They're having to worry about it here today.
You've seen that a blow-up play from the beginning right there.
Sampe looks for the football right there. He may have had a chance to get it.
Go the other way. Player gets a snap, direct pass to Hayes. If he wanted to win for the ball, it could have been an interception going the other way right there.
He'll lose 6 on the play. That'll keep the clock rolling. 3rd down and 12.
Call the timeout.
Tigers are going to let it roll until it gets to 1 second. Use one of their timeouts. That'll get us down to the 8-minute mark here in the 4th quarter at a 3rd down and 12. And with that, we'll take a timeout and a water break. This is the A.J. Doman Automotive Family High School Game of the Week.
You're watching KWBJ's Friday Night Under the Lights. Friday Night Under the Lights is sponsored by A.J. Doman Automotive Family, Core Physical Therapy and Sports Performance, Labco Manufacturing, Conrad Industry, Taco Bell in Morgan City and Bayou Vista, MC Bank, Danny's Fried Chicken, Patterson State Bank, Oceaneering, and Allen's Communications.
And we're back. Week 1 high school football here in the Tri-City area. Morgan City Tigers taking on the Berwick Panthers. Tigers up 27-14. More, they'd like to score some more points, but more importantly, they're starting to work on that clock.
Work on the clock because that offense has been very effective keeping that ball from Berwick because you know what they're going to try to do when they get it. They're going to sling it.
Rotating between McCleary and Griffin. Griffin, the dominant runner. McCleary, prototype passer. And we're in a passing situation here, 3rd down and 13. Swing it out to Allen. Allen makes a catch.
No.
They throw a flag. At first appeared he made the catch on a knee, but they catch Griffin on a hole.
Yeah. Griffin can see it. Direct pass to Allen, trying to get it upfield, and you see the wraparound with Griffin. Got the green gloves on, man.
Yeah, he had the arm.
Hey.
He had the arm around the back.
Yeah, you can see it on the white jersey.
I've seen a lot worse than that. And I get called over the years.
Right. But, most guys do. They raise their hands up. Yeah, bro. It was me. See where they're going to put the spot at.
Somebody declined. Yeah, but they declined the penalty.
It was declined.
That'll make it 4th down. If that's the case, that puts Morgan City in a makeable 4th down opportunity.
Okay.
So there's no way to decline it. I see Coach Walk over there saying, no, that's not a good idea.
Right.
So now they're going to mark it off.
Correct.
Yeah, no way do I give Griffin an opportunity to
No,
take a direct
I mean,
snap and try to get 5 yards.
He's going right back to get ready to set up. So, cool. Wow.
10th penalty,
Right, you get
90 yards against the Tigers tonight. So started off pretty clean ball game, but now both teams look to be getting near 100 yards in penalties each.
Yeah. Started off well. But that's when you talk about when you get tired in the game, those particular penalties start to happen. So, yeah. So, well, we're still in week 1, so let's get it right.
They'll have to get all the way inside the 10-yard line to move the change. 3rd down and 22. Cleary back to pass, surveying. Nobody's open. He'll run. Step out of bounds at the 20-yard line. That'll make it 4th down and 10 and stop the clock. You'd have been better off taking a slide right there. So McCleary had 2 young mistakes. One is the inexperience on the clock stoppage on a spike it.
Put the knee down.
And right there, running out of bounds when really it's more important to keep the clock running. So he'll learn from that. It's always good to learn while you win.
And that's more important than anything. Another penalty as well against the Panthers. So that step it off a little bit further for the Tigers.
Yeah, I don't see anybody calling the timeout. We're not in a hydration timeout. There was a penalty marked off against Berwick, which
not sure exactly what happened. Coach Walker wanted to get a question on it as well. So
now it's going to make it a 4th down and 1 after they call a holding call against Berwick. And now Berwick's going to call a timeout.
Well, we just went in standstill mode now.
Yeah, everybody's staring at each
Like,
other. I'm not
what's
sure
really
anybody
going
knows
on?
what's going on.
Let's go let him come back and play the replay, Mr. Hunter, see what's going on.
I'm not sure about where you spot a defensive holding. Is it from where you hold or from the original line of scrimmage? Folks, next week we're heading to Houma. HL Bourgeois, the Braves, host the Assumption Mustangs. Mustangs on the winning end of the ledger tonight. But this game's going to be played at Terrebonne High School, and we look forward to bringing it to you.
2 teams that's really in building mode still. Assumption Mustang had a great season last year. HL Bourgeois trying to build on something new this year. So we'll see exactly how the Assumption Mustangs make out.
Yeah, I'm not. A lot of times, I really don't know what the rule is. But we were just discussing the holding call.
Right.
So if you're on offense and there's a hole, you mark it from the spot of the hole.
Correct.
Well, when you're on the defense, do you mark it from the spot of the hole or do you mark it from the original line of scrimmage? Because if the cornerback out at the 5-yard line, you're not moving the ball to the 5-yard line.
Exactly.
So I'm not sure about the spot. Could be right, could be wrong. Just food for thought.
Seems like they still trying to figure it out as well, Boo. So
you get the penalty, so you get the yardage in the down. So now instead of 4th down, you had 3rd down. They mark the penalty from the spot of the hole, not from the line of scrimmage.
good clarification there, Boo.
Maybe they right, maybe they wrong. I'm not sure. It just doesn't seem right.
Oh, my gosh. We don't shut this thing down right here. Then 3 plays.
The only thing we know for sure, Griffin's going to get a direct snap, and he's going to try to get this 1 yard. Takes the snap, nothing inside, turns outside, nobody there, 5, touchdown.
All of that for that. Touchdown Tigers.
Panthers sent everybody at him, everybody clocked up in the middle. Griffin says, well, thank you, and he headed outside. and walked it on in.
This has been the bread and butter for the Tigers this second half. Griffin able to take the snap and just walk into the touchdown for the Tigers.
Billy Goss in do the PAT. Getting some good work here tonight. His kick is blocked. The kick is blocked, and the PAT is no good. And the Tigers have extended their lead against the Panthers. Eight-play, 55-yard drive, and you know, each and every week we talk about that player of the game, and that you never know in the first quarter, second. By the third quarter, it's 5 or 6 guys. But by the time you get to the fourth quarter, somebody slams the door and says, "That's my T-shirt."
That's it.
We're going to hold off on that announcement until about the 3-minute mark.
I
But those
agree.
of you watching at home, you should already know who's going to be the core physical therapist.
See, I've always
performance
agree
player
with
of the
us.
game.
Mark City Tigers, 33 points tonight. And there's an offense explosion here in the third and fourth quarter. Typically, we've seen it right at the end of the second quarter that Morgan City was moving the ball. Went in at halftime, made some adjustments, and I tell you what, difference in the ball game.
Yeah, it looked like early on that Berwick was going to wear down the defense of the Tigers on the field almost the entire first half. But it flipped.
Yeah, I mean, he flipped real big, too. And, you know, you just seen them on momentum shift. Those turnovers, Berwick had 2 turnovers at halftime. Morgan City only had 1. But here in the second half, those turnovers made a big difference.
.7:22 on the clock. A rapidly played first half, a snail pace here in the second.
Tell you what, all those penalties have made a difference as well. A lot of penalties here in the third and fourth quarter.
Again, just kick it out of bounds. I guess that's by strategy, prevent the return. And I guess.
Well, let's see what your defense can do. Defense have done a pretty good, decent job here in the third quarter and fourth quarter. See if these guys don't get too comfortable, you know, that they're up so far. This is where discipline come in for a Morgan City team that hasn't had an opportunity to win in a while. See how they can finish the game, Boo. Just see exactly if they can stay focused, get to week 2, but get this thing cleared up tonight.
See if the Panthers start playing with a sense of urgency. Down 33-14. Doman takes a shot outside, intercepted. Intercepted by the Tigers, and Anthony Castillo, the senior, is looking to slam the door shut on the Panthers.
Costello at that outside linebacker spot, dropped right in the sweet spot, able to get the interception, get upfield, positive yards. Another turnover for the Panthers.
Yes, it's one thing to throw when the defense isn't expecting it.
Yeah.
But right now, you're in definite passing situation, and the Tigers had everybody covered up.
Now see if Morgan City don't try to be too greedy and start throwing the ball over the way. Run the clock out so they can finish and get this win.
Yeah, winning, you have to learn how to win.
You have to learn how to win.
Learn how to handle a
sir.
win, and you can start right now. Up 33-14. And in control of this one.
It's Campbell.
You got Campbell. You got Griffin. You can do a lot of things.
Do a lot of things, and right now, just making sure you get the good possessions. Make sure also, Boo, that you keep everybody healthy on both sides, Berwick and also Morgan City, because they have limited players on both teams.
Well, we never talk about the offensive line enough. Ruffin, Rodriguez, Bona, Torres, Jackson, Lopez at the tight end spot. Remarkable job here tonight
outstanding job
for the Tigers.
Campbell again.
Boy, give him an inch, he takes a mile. Across the 20, inside the core of physical therapy and sports performance red zone, and another first down for the Tigers.
You want to see that young guy get an opportunity. Number one, been doing an outstanding job, able to take the handoff here from McCleary and doing what he done all night. Cut it back up. Good positive yards and also a first down for the Tigers again.
$85 yards on 11 carries for Campbell. A 6-minute hydration timeout called by the officials. And we'll keep it here. You know, we tried to go back into the archives, and, you know, Tigers didn't win a game last year.
None.
Back half the year, didn't win a game the year before. So we're about a year and a half in since the Tigers tasted victory.
I tell you what, you can see the discipline much more even with this particular team this year. You've seen a difference because previously you would have seen these guys, when they got down here in the first half, they could have made a difference, but stayed focused, got to halftime, and see the difference now with this Morgan City team.
Yeah, and the key to building a program is you gotta taste victory.
You have to taste it.
And when you get a little taste of it, it's contagious.
Yes, it really is. But it's how you do it, and like you said, with this 6 minutes left in this football game, how do you finish? Do you finish it clean, or do you start having these penalties that can make a difference with your team? So
yeah, didn't see a lot of undisciplined style
Correct.
penalties other than the unsportsmanlike 5 flags record breaker I saw after one of the touchdowns. But for the most part, it's been a pretty good game.
there he is.
There goes Campbell,
Campbell
again. Campbell turning on the Jets inside the 10 down to the 5. And that's thunder and lightning right there. Griffin, a big, speedy guy, and Campbell's the little speedy guy, but they both produce the same way.
Campbell taking that, and one thing it is, you see he'll cut it back on your boot. Very shifty running back. Pick up another first down and goal for the Tigers. See if number one could punch this in for the Tigers. He's been doing the job as well, just like Griffin, but also that offensive line.
I don't know if you ever tried to run down a greasy rabbit in the yard. But very similar.
Very similar catch. You can't catch that.
First and goal, Tigers. Back to Campbell. He got him there. He'll get him in the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. Like what Coach DeHanos does right there. He gets a player that gets him down there.
Yeah.
He rewards them with the score.
There you go. Nothing fancy about it. Campbell just showing that speed and also a little bit of power to push it in for the Tigers. Good job by the Tigers. Once again, that defense for Berwick the second half been on the field the whole time, Boo. Time of possession for the Tigers and time for possession for that defense being on the field.
Extra point is good. And 40-14 is the Tigers' lead, and we'll take a timeout and be back with more high school football after this.
You're watching KWBJ's Friday Night Under the Lights. Friday Night Under the Lights is sponsored by A.J. Doman Automotive Family, Core Physical Therapy and Sports Performance, Labco Manufacturing, Conrad Industry, Taco Bell in Morgan City and Bayou Vista, MC Bank, Danny's Fried Chicken, Patterson State Bank, Oceaneering, and Allen's Communications.
$40-14 our score, 5:20 on the clock, and a very happy Morgan City faithful here tonight. You know, they relocated the band. They used to be right under the press
Right.
box. I'd tap my foot every time they played the Tiger Rag. Now they got him on the end of the stadium. You can't really hear them from here.
You're in the glass house too, you know. You're in the glass house, Boo. So
Yeah. But I guess they expected a capacity crowd, want to make
Right.
some room for the Tiger faithful.
what a big win for the Tigers tonight if they could finish this thing off. 5:20 left here in the game.
Last two kickoffs, they just kicked it straight out of bounds. We'll see if they stay with that game plan or if they kick it in the middle. This time right down the middle. Nice kick all the way down to the 10-yard line. Dupree takes it down to the 30. A good hard hit in the open field. Jamari Gash on the tackle. Gash, a junior.
Wow.
Tigers 275 yards of total offense in the second half. Berwick still sitting on that 13 spot.
What difference that makes when you make the adjustments and just get a little confidence right there, Boo. You could see the Market City looked like they had a real good game plan. They wasn't expecting Griffin to be at that quarterback spot as well, too.
First down and 10. Berwick kind of emptying the bench a little bit. Running room to the outside is Crochet.
I know there's
And there's a late hit on the outside, cross the 40.
Crochet able to just keep it himself. You kind of expect these type of plays. Got the younger guys in, but here right at the end of the play, they're going to call a hit. So he was right on the line, but
we thinking the call was a late hit. It wasn't a late hit. Holding against Berwick, what you're looking right here. Morgan City player down, being tended to. See if we can pick up the hole.
yeah, right there. One of the receivers for Berwick. Number 3, Blake Blanchard.
Yeah, this injury for Morgan City player is a little bit more than a cramp. As they summon the Acadian ambulance to.
Once again, this game is when it's snail pace at since about 7 minutes in the fourth quarter. Shut down.
Yeah, and you look at what a win like this will do for the Tigers. You know, they'll show up for school on Monday. They'll be standing a little taller. They'll be getting patted on the backs. We'll see how they can handle a
How you had
victory.
to win.
And then you're going to look at the kids in the hallway that don't play football. They're going to say, hey, man, look at them guys.
That's the difference right there.
Next thing you know, Coach Danos is working the hallways. Next year, you start getting a few more extra guys in there and snowballs you to another prominent.
That's what it
program.
does, bro. Great they wasn't able to have to bring the stretcher out.
And when you shorten numbers, you sure don't want to see this.
Right.
Getting some players injured to this magnitude that may limit him in how fast he can come back.
Well, and typically at this time of the game as well, those injuries become really important because, you know, that's a gentleman that's been in the game pretty much throughout tonight. So
Carbons, he's just a sophomore, but he's one of those big bodies that the Tigers depend on. So Eli Crochet, the sophomore, comes in at quarterback. He's fresh and fast, and we saw that on the last play. First down and 10. Trying to get outside, throws, has a receiver, caught. and
Once
tackled
again.
immediately.
Yes, Crochet rolling to the far side. Get the play off. Get the pass off, but once again, Tiger defender right there. Big play by the Tiger defense once again.
Second down for the Panthers. 4:15 and counting here in the fourth quarter. They have gone to a running clock. Boy, look at Crochet. He's elusive. Look at downfield. Now throws. Tiptoe on the
Hayes.
outside and
Thank
intercepted.
God, Hayes.
Hayes saw it coming. I thought it was going to be thrown out of bounds. He's able to get his toes down and makes the interception.
Would like to see that on a replay. He was the receiver on that particular play. Crochet was rolling to the far side, and Hayes at that corner spot, just right at the line. Turnover Tigers. Four minutes left here in the fourth quarter. See if the Tigers could really make this clock run.
Tigers have taken advantage of several turnovers tonight. They have it first down and 10. 4 minutes to go here in the ball game. And throwing. Got Hayes on the outside. He was one stumble away from going a long way. He'll have it at the 45-yard line.
Oh, my. He got too excited when he seen that as well. Still, once again, that's the little things that you can do. Should be in a position to try to run the ball here, just to be conservative.
Clarence, our producers are getting ready to get the graphics ready for our player of the game. First down and 10, Tigers. Campbell has it, slips the tackle, trying to get outside and does. 45. Turns on the speed at the 40 and steps out of bounds at the 35-yard line.
Campbell able to get a big first down once again for the Tigers.
Clarence, after heavy thought and consideration, watching 4 full quarters to give out our first core physical therapy and sports performance player of the game. Right after this play, we're going to announce it.
I'm anticipating
I think I'm more excited
I'm
than him.
excited.
Let's go with it, Garen. Our player of the game, number 5, Lamarian. They call him the Bird Griffin. Check these stats out, Clarence. 10 rushes, 127 yards, 4 touchdowns. He's caught 2 balls for 52 yards, most of that in the second half. And he made a difference to flip this game.
What a second half by Mr. Griffin. I tell you what, when they seen him, Berwick didn't have no answer for him, and you seen the difference in the second half.
Yeah, first 4 plays, they direct snap it to him. Berwick had no answer, and then they still don't have an answer.
Still don't have an answer for him as of now.
You know, put a combination of him and Campbell, that makes a great 1-2 duo for the backfield of Morgan City. But Griffin was able to make the difference tonight to change this game all the way around. A game that was pretty even throughout the first half.
Yeah.
It was 14-14, and then second half, Berwick unable to move the ball on offense, unable to stop the Tigers on defense, and too many turnovers.
Turnovers was a big difference, and Morgan City capitalized on each of those turnovers too as well.
.21 points off of those turnovers that Berwick committed. And when you put Berwick in a obvious passing situation. That seemed to be the difference. A lot of interceptions tonight.
And also penalties as well, Boo.
C.J. Bias on the carry. Look for a big celebration after this game. Tigers been a long time since they finished the game on the victorious side, and they're going to celebrate it here tonight.
I tell you what, once again, most importantly, Boo, you can see once again that these guys are not getting upset. A lot of the penalties that were called previously last year, you can see the difference. Morgan City is much more settled. See coaches have put a more disciplined role on these guys, and you see the difference tonight.
Play clock was inside of 2 seconds. Tigers didn't want to give those 5 yards up, so they called a timeout. It's always good to start off the high school football year here at Morgan City Stadium, a newly renovated stadium. Our press box is nice. The window's no longer open. You got air conditioning in the front, humid outside. I barely see through the fog. But the stadium's clean, the lights are bright, and it's ready for football.
And it's ready for football. Outstanding week 1 thus far.
Anson Tigers taking on St. John of Plaquemine tonight on the road.
Central Catholic did outstanding here last night in Tiger Stadium. Able to come out with a big win over White Castle.
Central's going to have an answer next week against Catholic High New Iberia, defending 3A state champions. Eagles are going to run their 28 players on the field against a team that's going to run 80 at you. Centerville 30, Delcom 51 in a shootout. You know, you look at Central Catholic's schedule, they got 5A Central Lafourche, 5A HL Bourgeois, Riverside Academy, Catholic High this week. They can't wait to get back to district.
Tell you what a schedule that they have for Central Catholic. Most importantly, got to stay healthy throughout that season.
Jeanerette, also in Central Catholic's district, victorious over Patterson tonight, 44-20. A lot of skilled players, a lot of speed on Jeanerette's ball club. Assumption had an early lead, but they faltered late, and they lose 34-13. So look forward to seeing Assumption next week against HL Bourgeois. Tigers take a knee to let the clock roll to 0. St. John of Plaquemine 39, Hanson 19. And we talked about the Tigers. Been a while since they tasted victory. You can see the excitement on the sideline as the clock goes to 0. Sportsmanship first. They'll go to the midfield, shake hands with the Panthers. It was a hard-fought ball game, and the Tigers will come out victorious. We'll take a break and be back with the ATVCI.net postgame show right after this.
You're watching KWBJ's Friday Night Under the Lights. Friday Night Under the Lights is sponsored by A.J. Doman Automotive Family, Core Physical Therapy and Sports Performance, Labco Manufacturing, Conrad Industry, Taco Bell in Morgan City and Bayou Vista, MC Bank, Danny's Fried Chicken, Patterson State Bank, Oceaneering, and Allen's Communications.
And welcome back to the ATVCI post-game show. You see our score, the Tigers 40 and the Panthers 14. Pretty evenly played first half. Tigers flipped the script at halftime. Berwick had no answer.
No answer for it at all. It's a tale of two different halves. Most importantly, the statistics shows within itself. Totally, Morgan City came up with a total of 459 yards in total, but the last particular quarter, the difference in turnovers. Berwick 6 turnovers, Boo, and made a difference in the game. Berwick only had 267 yards total. Morgan City 459 total offense.
Aaron Otto goes down on the sideline. Aaron didn't get to talk to you much during the game, but you watched it all, and the Tigers looked impressive here tonight.
I guarantee you they sure did, especially that second half, especially late in the third quarter. I mean, we had an outstanding, close, hard-fought football game for 2.5 quarters or so, and towards the end of the third, you know, Morgan City discovered Big Bird, and they got behind him, and he carried them the rest of the way, and then the rest of the guys cleaned up the end of the fourth quarter. But outstanding. Morgan City's got to feel pretty good about themselves. They had a good performance last week in the Jamboree, and outstanding performance again here tonight. So congratulations to the Tigers. They got a bright future.
That brings us right to the Sports Physical Therapy and Sports Performance Player of the Game, and that's Mr. Griffin himself. Whereas number 5, 10 carries, 127 yards, 4 touchdowns, 2 receptions for 52 yards, and he made a difference here tonight.
Total difference in the game, number 5, and was Grace all night.
Next week, we're taking the show on the road. We'll be at Terrebonne High School, but the game will be between HL Bourgeois, the Braves, and the Assumption Mustangs. So for Clarence Robinson, Bill McCarty, Aaron Artigo, the guys on the camera, the guys in the truck, I'm Booger Zavry saying so long.
Thank you for watching KWBJ's Friday Night Under the Lights, the A.J. Doman Automotive Family Game of the Week. Friday Night Under the Lights was sponsored by A.J. Doman Automotive Family at the foot of the Morgan City Bridge in Berwick. Core Physical Therapy and Sports Performance, here to restore the quality of life you deserve on Brashear Avenue in Morgan City. Labco Manufacturing. Feel safe, work smart, look good with Labco FR. www.labco.com. Conrad Industries, serving St. Mary Parish and the marine industry since 1948, wishes all our local teams good luck. Taco Bell in Morgan City and Bayou Vista, open late, delivery through DoorDash. MC Bank, sharing the hometown spirit since 1955. Lafayette Electric, 1207 Greenwood Street in Morgan City, proud supporter of high school athletics in the Tri-City area. Central Boat Rentals, your total marine service provider. To apply, please visit www.centralboat.com. Guaranteed Title in the law office of Michael Alois. You get guaranteed happiness at Guaranteed Title. Come close with us. Oshner St. Mary, quality health care close to home. Patterson State Bank, free checking, great rates, great personal service, home and business loans, and the best in mobile banking. Celebrating 100 years serving St. Mary Parish. PSB, quality community banking since 1925. Danny's Fried Chicken, it'll make you smile. Serving Morgan City great fried chicken since 1968. Oceaneering, serving St. Mary Parish for 60 years. We're hiring. To apply, please visit www.oceaneering.com/career. And Allen's Communications, locally owned TV, cable, internet, and telephone service. Call 384-8335.